What's good, everybody? What's good, man? What's going on, everybody? I see everybody up in this thing, bro. Yo, y'all see it? Jermell, Charlo returns. Is it the mesh-ish up, or is it going to be to make great fights? I have my opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? Amongst other great discussions that's probably going to take place tonight. Everybody in St. Terrence say his piece. Andre Ward, Terrence and them did a little interview thingy. Want to talk about that. And we got fights happening this weekend. You got Clarissa Shields going heavyweight. Ain't gonna lie, she look good. She look good. But you know, let me chill out, man. That's somebody fiance, bro. But amongst other things though, man. How y'all doing today, bro? How y'all doing today? I want to start off like that, man. For those who just checking in, man, I am your boy Slick50, man. Salutes to my rewatch gang. Salutes to all the new subscribers. Oh, and Canelo got stripped too. We could talk about that. It's a lot going on for this Friday. And then we'll check in on the fights what's coming on tomorrow and stuff like that. Because y'all know every Saturday I'm up here with these fights, bro. We gonna do it. We gonna do it big that way. But before I get to all that, man, real talk, hit that like, comment, subscribe, man. You know what I'm talking about? And we do it like that, goddamn me. I was gonna have a little interlude, but my boy here early. He here early, you understand me? Sheesh, he ain't playing today, is he? That boy Punch Drunk is in the house, goddamn it. Punch Drunk. You there, my guy? You there? Uh-oh. You there?
What up, my nigga? How you
Ooh.
doing tonight?
My bad. You was hella loud. I had you up hella loud. Scared shot of me.
Yeah, you
Boy.
had me super loud. I'm like, oh, no, I had the TV on. I had to hit mute real quick, bro. I just came back from watching Deadpool and Wolverine, man. That shit was tight.
Yeah, bro. I'm going tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I can't wait. It better be rated R.
Bro, it is rated R. You're going to love it.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro.
And now I'm ready to talk boxing because bitch ass Charlo back and I'm about to roast his ass all night.
Bro, Charlo said he want his crown back, bro. He ain't playing. He ain't playing. He want his crown back and he coming for it. And it's crazy, bro, because he got a 3-way streak. I got to correct myself. I thought 2 of them stripped. Only one of them stripped him. So he got WO, WC, and WA. I think WA, right?
Yeah. Only one that I stripped in was Abby, yeah.
Yeah. So, having said that, he got a 3-way route. There's some fights I would like him to have before jumping, in the lake and can't swim. Got a lot of ring rust on that guy, man. Before Canelo, it was like 17 months. He was off a long time.
Canelo, he fought Canelo on Mexican Independence Day. So
and before Canelo, you know what I'm saying? So
before Canelo, he ducked Zoo twice. So
yeah.
I'm rubbing that in. You talking all that shit? You ain't even fight Tim Zoo, bro. You ain't tough.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Excuse to avoid Zoo, bro. We all know that.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would like to see him fight Zoo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lubin, you see Tim Zoo make fun of Lubin, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, taking shots, bro. I like it though.
Yeah, he taking shots. Tim Zoo said he's scared to fly. That's why. But according to Tim Zoo, because I meant to make a video on this. I mean, Erickson Lubin. I mean, the fight not off. He said just December. He says he hurt, but Zoo said he's scared to fly. That's what it is, bro. He said he's scared to fly. Like, he don't want to go over there. And it ain't the first. And before Zoo, they ain't the first person. I can't say their name, but it's in the inside, and they said that too. They said he don't want to fly over there.
Man. Shit, I ain't the biggest fan of that shit. I'll do it, but flying is some scary shit, so I get it.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Shout out to DJ and Mark Wayne in the chat. How y'all doing?
Yeah,
fellas?
Man. Big supporters, man. I appreciate that too, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, man. So, what you want to see Charlo do, man? I know you don't want to see him at all, but since he in the mix,
hey, listen, I want to see him. Because nigga, he gotta go through. You want your belts? Guess what? Crawford about to have him, nigga. Come get him.
That's why I see it.
Rap. Remember, bro, one of my best videos I ever did on YouTube was about Jermell Charlo crying after the Spence fight, dog. So yeah, all that rap you had. Remember, he should just take this. He ain't the A-side. He's not strong. Spence gonna beat his ass. Now you don't want him to get in the ring with me. I'll fuck him up. I don't forget nothing, Charlo. Nigga. Dang. And now, nigga, you coming off fucking almost 2 years, nigga, and now Crawford is waiting. Yeah, you want your belts? Come take them back. Come take them.
Hey, because like people seem to forgot about that video. Earl had shut him down when Earl was supposed to fight him, and he said, "I'll fight him." He said, "Hell no, he ain't fighting you before he fight me." And Earl took that beating, goddamn me, and lost like a man. Now it's time to beat the little loco, bro. I want to see it.
In the crowd. Remember, because it got Spicer. Remember GMT. Every time he dropped Spence, who he go?
Yeah, he was looking at him like he told him.
It was spicy, bro. I loved it.
Hey, I never forget. I don't know what he looking at me for. We in 2 different weight divisions.
I'm fighting Canelo next. Nigga, hold up. Hold up, dog. You just had big rap. I'll fuck Crawford up. You come up to 54. Hold up, bro. Now that he's whooping Spencer's ass and looking at you, you scared now. Oh, no, nigga. Don't get scared now.
Oh, shoot, bro. Hey, man. Oh, that thing, bro. I would really, 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 really love to see that fight. That's the biggest fight he can make, to be honest with you.
Definitely.
That boy
I don't
Mark
want to
went
see you fight
stupid.
nobody else but Tim Zoo or Terrence Crawford. You
Yep.
dug Zoo and you talk too much about Crawford. I don't want to see you fight nobody else, nigga. I don't want to see you fight Errol because we all heard. Remember the through the wire, we heard the Errol be whooping his ass in sparring.
Yeah, man, he ain't gonna fight no Earl.
So he ain't gonna fight Errol.
I can't even see that.
Brothers.
I can't see it. And to me, that's weak, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, I would. It would feel like the Klitschko's fighting each other to me, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I don't want to see that. Get in there with Tim Zoo or get in there with Bud because you had too much rap for Bud and you look like you scared of Zoo.
Yeah, I think that's totally. Yeah, I don't think he want that. It would either one for real though. So it's like he announced his comeback, but I wish we ain't gonna know who he really eyeing until these fights take place. You feel me? But it's like, damn, bro. We had been saying it. Shout out to Rob. He had been saying, he said that motherfucker gonna come back. Watch.
Remember that's when I went off about the promoters when he was telling me that's the first night I met him. I'm like, bro, you know something I don't know. Hold up, so you saying he about to come kick the door down and just fuck everything up? No, he ain't, because Terrence Crawford gonna be waiting for his punk ass.
Yeah,
Tim Zoo gonna be waiting for his punk ass. We all waiting for you to get beat the fuck up, Charlo. Ain't nobody scared of you. Come get some, nigga. That's what I say,
bro.
I don't like him, GMT. I'm cooking that nigga tonight.
That's it, bro. Hey, man. Hey, Bud gonna get. That's why I said, man. And then there ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse, but it's crazy, bro, because we can see a repeat. Bud beat Masvidal. I can't never say that dude's name right, but it did it Earl with
Masvidal. It's like Masvidal.
Like, okay, yeah. And then he could potentially beat Earl up again. This shit crazy, bro.
This shit is actually insane.
It's like the little loke that turned to the big homie, and now he just punishing these cats, dog. Like,
and it's funny because, like, you know what I mean, the big dog who they was always talking shit about from the distance is now right up in their faces, and niggas is quiet as hell. And the best part of the whole situation to me is, since Spence just pulled out, for a later date. Listen, bro, I'm running with they don't negotiate with Crawford. With Fundora just gonna sit on the shelf, just gonna sit on the shelf and wait for Spence's fat ass to get on shape. No. Nigga, he gonna fight Bud, lose them belts, and then Bud gonna be sitting there with 3 of them things.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Come get y'all something. Yeah,
man. I think.
Yeah, baby. I love it.
I think at the end of the day, goddamn me, Forrest Fundora in that DM, that I sent you or whatever, I think that he still kind of speak out of turn. I think he wanted to fight. He wanted to fight Bud, bro. And like I said, if you go back to after he won that fight with Zoo, and they asked him he want to fight, he was like, "I like to fight Earl, but Terrence is the best right now, and I want to fight the best." And all his people was looking at him like, nah, bro, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
That's never happened.
Yeah, and I don't think you know what I mean? So if he could get Bud, I think he want Bud. And then you heard Bud too say he was getting ready to fight for Dora. Like, I was ready to fight for Dora. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? In the interview.
Because it all came out. Like, that was really supposed to be Bud next, and they tried to jump Spence into the front. So
yeah,
what was supposed to happen is actually happening. And I'm happy the politics didn't fuck everything up.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? And then we got Tim Zoo. We got people in the mix, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bringing Charlo in the fold kind of makes shit kind of exciting. A little more exciting, bro. Because I hated that he bowed out and went up, because I was like, damn, now we ain't gonna see Terrence beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he came back down. I want to see, but I think, and to be honest, to be fair, I think it's gonna be more exciting than the Earl fight. I think it's gonna be a fight. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be like something where it's like, oh my God, Terrence, you know what I'm saying, gonna lose, but I think he'll give a little more fight.
You don't think Charlo and Errol got similar style?
Yeah, but I just think he'll push forward more. Especially now he got to make a statement. Think about it.
He's gonna be looking to knock Charlo out. He don't like him, so he's gonna get them Jose Benitez vibes from Bud.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
He's gonna beat his vibes from Bud.
That's what I'm talking about. He gonna have to push it. It's gonna push the boy to fight back, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a problem. I think Charlo is not gonna be a problem, but he gonna fight a little harder. He gonna fight harder than Earl did, bro. I think with Canelo, that was just a straight cash grab. He wasn't supposed to be there. That was his brother that was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna
kind of just fell on his lap and shit.
And it just made him look bad because he was talking all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it made him really look bad. People really believed that he was gonna really hold it down, whatnot. But I think with Bud, I think it might end up being a little personal because they do got that little beef.
Personal.
They got their little beef. He
Like,
was,
and, remember after the Canelo fight, he called out Bud. Remember, Bud was
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Bud was there. If he
okay,
didn't look great in that fight, you was getting Terrence Crawford next.
yeah.
But you didn't look great. Terrence, I ain't fighting that bum. He ran the whole
Yeah.
night.
He messed it up. He had fucked up. Bud said that he fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? When he lost, but
Yeah, that nigga dropped the ball for real.
shit, he up there now. Goddamn, I mean, shit. I mean, that's a huge fight. Like for instance, say he do what he's supposed to do, right? Which he is, but he gonna win August 3rd. Turk has already said that he's talking directly to Canelo, no middleman. So that tell you right there that he's, you know what I'm saying? He's meaning business, meaning he's willing to spend that dollar. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, but say that falls through though, that Charlo fight is a big fight. You feel what I'm saying? That's a payday,
Definitely.
bro.
That's definitely a big fight.
Let me bring DJ up in this thing, man. What's going on, DJ, bro?
Slick punch.
DJ in the building. What's up, bro?
I'm going to explode if I actually don't say something about this.
What's
Just
up?
have to get it off my chest. This is some horse shit. Now let me tell you why. Right? I actually
That boy nine in here,
got
y'all.
nothing against. I've got nothing against Mel Charlo, right? He's only been allowed to do what they've allowed him to do.
Uh-huh.
Right? But if he doesn't fight before or by March next year, that will be 3 years. 3 years since he hasn't stepped in the ring to defend any 54 title. So he's actually only got the WBA and WBC. He vacated the IBF in November last year, and the WBA stripped him. Now, what's triple the horse shit is when he does come back, I guarantee you there'll be a rematch clause.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you gotta think about it. Think about it.
Of course.
It's a little more, but first let me get my boy his just dude, man. Shout out to everybody. Everybody know this dude, man. 913 boxing in this motherfucker. What's good, boy?
What's bragging, man? I'm drinking niggas tonight, so sorry if I disrespect any other people from California that grew up from different neighborhoods, but I'm talking my shit.
That's what
Man,
it do.
fuck Mel, bro. He's treating this boxing shit like a motherfucking ATM, bro. Fuck this nigga.
Yeah,
every time
get
this
that nigga
motherfucker
913. Get that nigga.
Damn.
Man, every time this motherfucker get broke, man, he want to look for a fight. We don't see him for another 2 or 3 years. Him and his funky ass brother. Can we just be done with these motherfuckers? Because they ain't shit. Can we be just for real though? These motherfuckers. Listen, this is the same play we seen with Fondora and Bud Crawford. We see this shit all the time. Now here comes Jermell. Boom, running the same motherfucking play. They there just to pick up the leftovers. That's all they doing is picking up the scraps. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like he's just trying to see how much meat is left on the bone, man. He not no motherfucking fighter, bro. He's a goddamn vulture, bro.
Man, it's this cat right here.
Like these niggas go from lion zone.
That's who it is.
Getting slapped up in front of the world, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't lions no more. Stop it.
That's
kittens, nigga.
I'm about to. This is what I think going on, bro. I think, like I had said last time, I don't think nobody picked up on it. August 3rd got PBC fighters on there. You see what I'm saying? Al's testing the water, bro. They over the PBC testing the water, see how that shit go. And he done woke them up. Hey, get y'all ass up, start getting ready. You know what I'm saying? like your grandma do, you know, when you don't like going to church, she wake you up extra early. Get your ass up, start getting ready. You go to church. That's what he's telling them. He see the paydays, bro. He see the paydays ahead. And that's why I really think, because it's just super odd how the hell they just both miraculously one made an appearance. What fight was that he was at? Just recently. Then
Jose Benavidez. And he looked great too. Like Jamal is way better than Jermell. I always said that, but he just
and then both of them announced the same day, same time. They coming back. No, man. He getting all that ready. Then on top of that shit, then you got Danny. Not this ain't getting no subject, but it tripped me out. And now everybody want to work and play buddy because that damn Danny Garcia and Idris Laura is on that Canelo card. So that's what I'm saying. I think everybody try to get their fighters that they got.
Oh yeah, GMT. I like that fight. Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara.
Yeah, that shit should happen like 3 years ago. But
I
I
like that.
mean,
Yeah.
it's cool. But
I
you,
don't like who was ducking.
but
Though. That just
my
put me
point
out,
is
like,
though, Canelo, that shit was supposed to be on the zone though. Like that's Edgar Berlanga, and that was over that way. You get what I'm saying? For PBC now working with them all the way around, I just think that he's getting the fighters that he got, that he can at least get one good big one out of. He throwing them in the hat.
man, Canelo should be ashamed of himself, man, fighting bum
You know what
bro.
I've been saying though, fellas. All right, this the way I see it. The man got Al Heyman has limited fight dates, right?
Yep.
Dude, all his fighters is aging the fuck out. You know what I mean? They are inactive. So if you got an inactive fighter, what do? They probably take loans and shit from the promoters.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's in a situation where, well, damn, I gotta get these motherfuckers paid so I can clear their books.
Right, get my
I gotta
money
get
back.
these motherfuckers paid.
I'm
Like
with
if
you,
you was
Nine.
a business owner,
I reckon
you
they're
got,
cleaning house.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I
So
believe
he's
so
got to get
too.
them paid so the books can be square.
I believe so too.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, his whole game is to run off on the plug. You know, our brother told us that. Man, Rob told us
Right.
that. Budweiser Superfest.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I think that's the same play.
Yeah, that's
And
how
by
you
any
been.
means necessary, if
Think
I
of,
got to send you over here, boom, fuck it.
yeah, but think about
Let's
that's
get
how the
paid.
fuck he been running boxing though. Just like them goddamn one concert pay for the next one,
Yep.
and that's
Yeah,
how he
so
been
I was-
running it.
Well, I was listening to an interesting conversation during the week. There was I forget her name, Rachel, someone. She was explaining to everyone a little bit about maybe how PBC is a little bit different to Golden Boy, Top Rank, and a few of those others when they come across with the alliance to Turkey, because she used the analogy that, and he's not, but if Turkey was to go to PBC and say, well, I want to buy you, what fighters am I buying as well? Well, the answer is none, because all the individual managers and smaller promoters like the Samsons and those have the exclusive rights to their fighters.
Well,
So I got thinking about that, because they kind of loan their fighters to PBC for the broadcasting and all that sort of stuff. But I got thinking about that, and that's why I like Nine's idea, is that if they've got to clean shop a little bit with their aging fighters, the Charlo boys, Errol, so that transaction can be easier in the future to get that alliance, maybe that's part of the play.
well, here's the thing too, though. Right here, okay. It was half right what she said. PBC fighters are like independent contractors. Each one of them claim to be their own promotion company. Earl Spence, as long as he's been on PBC, he's had man down, right? Because that's how they have to operate, because Al is not a promoter, right? So that's how he gets around the whole thing. Tim Brown is PBC. So they fight on PBC. The fighters are their own promotion, and Al is their advisor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a Danner, like a Ponzi scheme. So it's like, I'm not really a promoter, but my name gonna be on everything, but really Al is doing all the work behind the scenes. You get what
Pretty
I'm saying?
much master in the shadows type.
Exactly. So like it's sort of like that, because what you're explaining is the same way over there with like Jaime McGee situation. He has another promoter, but they're in partnership with Top Rank now. But that promoter, or for instance, Tim Tszyu or Fundora, well, not Tim Tszyu, but Fundora, right? Fundora has a promoter and they work with PBC. Just like Tim Tszyu has No Limit. You get what I'm saying? So it's sort of in that aspect, but the thing to grasp is when it comes to Al,
Yeah, I'm following.
he could talk to Al. He can get Al. See, one thing that he got on all of those fighters that may have their own manager, and there's very few that doesn't have this in their contract. It's called perpetuity.
Mm-hmm.
He's their he has them sign perpetuity. He has them sign that you can't leave me and I can't leave you. You go make a deal somewhere, I'm still your advisor. So you can go
And
make
he
a
be
deal,
doing,
you still gotta pay me my 5%.
And he be doing little weird shit like, I advise you to to vacate the title for 500.
Man, I've
Remember he
heard.
did the Peter Quinlan? Remember the Peter Quinlan thing?
Yeah.
Remember he did the Peter Quinlan guy him to vacate his belt?
Yep.
I'll
Yeah, I was
give
just
you
about to say
500
that,
grand
bro.
to vacate your belt, and then I'll get you another title shot. And Danny Jacobs beat the fuck out of him. Remember that?
Yep, but
Yeah.
I've even heard,
like,
far as a contract from multiple sources, that it's in the contract that they gotta thank that man after every fight.
Yep.
So if Turk want to
gotta
talk to
find him,
Al,
I
he
think.
could get him. He can get them fighters, huh?
You know,
So he
a few
advised
weeks
this
ago-
dude to remember. So he advised the dude to vacate his belt, promising to get a title.
Yeah, I
shot.
remember that.
Remember that? Never won again.
Kid Chocolate.
Yep. Remember a few weeks ago, y'all was talking about Star Wars and shit. Yeah, nigga, who y'all describing as Palpatine? Nigga? Like,
hey.
Don't get him started again,
You know
no.
what I mean? I just got to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm turned up. Don't get me started, fellas.
I've been secretly in the cut, laying back, like for years.
Swear,
in the
just evil
shadows
as
and
fuck,
shit.
bro.
Right.
Just evil
That
as
dude-
hell.
that
Controlling
dude-
everything.
That's why I had this. What's
You could be at a hot dog stand at a fight and be standing right
He,
next to Al and don't even know it.
Al
Shit.
Dr. Claw.
Like,
That's
what
why I
the
made
fuck?
this. Never see his face, right?
Never.
But we'll finish what you were saying, DJ.
No, look, I was just supporting Nine and saying that the way I'm sort of thinking about it, or I won't say it's a conspiracy theory, is that when I have a look at what's just happened and the timing, I just join the dots, and I said the same thing to Tio in the comments, that, for example, Loma's decision came 5 seconds before Turkey announced that he had the relationship with Top Rank, right?
Right.
The whole Loma and Tank thing. And then I'll look at Fondora wasn't supposed to be allowed to fight before the 27th of September.
Mm-hmm.
The sanctioning body put the injury and recovery mandate on him after the broken nose and all that sort of thing, September.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, Lubin's not fit to fight. Errol comes out and says he's not fit to fight. Right, so the PBC 154, there's just it all seems so circumstantial. And me sitting here not knowing anything, I'm thinking, well, why would you do all that when there's actual like good money on the table? Like there's going to be profits out of all of those fights,
Yeah.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
So to me, something's happening in the background, and then you see all these names coming out, and you go, well, maybe he's looking just to sort of, I guess, clear the books a little bit and say, well, Errol, let's get you into a fight somewhere and give you your final payout. You'll be off contract. If you want to go somewhere else after that, that's up to you. And he's going to do the same with the Charlo boys. Because Fondora, if he didn't fight Bud, he had to drop the WBO and fight Spence for the WBC. But what's the latest update with Spence and Fondora? I've heard a couple of different things.
It's gonna take place it's pushed back because Earl said he's not ready. He's not ready and he ain't got a coach yet.
And
how long's he need? He fought Bud 12 months ago.
Yeah. Oh, that man ballooned up, bro. But he said he ain't ready.
In reality, we really should be getting Zoo Fundora too. We really should be getting that.
Yep.
Like,
For real.
For
real.
You know what I mean? But due to the fact they tried to pull that shit on Terrence Crawford, that's why they trying to come in. But I think Tim Zoo, since Lubin is pulling back, well, Keith Thurman just got cleared to fight. I might as well get do that fight.
Yep.
I might as well just do you and Thurman like it initially was. You know what I mean? I'll get your name back buzzing again. You know what I mean? And then get the winner of Crawford Fundora. But I think Tim Zoo definitely should deserve a title shot.
Hello, y'all there?
Yeah, we here.
So,
Yeah, I'm feeling what you saying, bro. Like, I think he should fight Tim Zoo, bro.
I think that should really be the trick. I think Tim Zoo really got screwed. But again, I said this in my video. It was not smart not putting a rematch clause in that contract.
But, Al was trying to get his fighters paid at all costs.
Right.
No telling how much
rematch clauses. You know that about him? He don't do that often.
But get this though, no telling how much Earl Spence owes him. Now that's speculation. I don't know the books or none of that. But that's the whole thing though. When you got fighters of a certain magnitude, you have to invest in them and prop them up. And it just seems like, listen, who have you seen just sign the PBC? Who is the new young up and coming fighter who was just signed to PBC? Anybody? And you can't say
They
Carmel.
got the young
That's
kid,
who I was
Jermell.
going to say,
Yeah,
Camille.
Jermell Moulton. That's about it.
Okay, that's it.
Well,
And watch
Camille
when,
with Mayweather.
yeah, but that's pretty much PBC, Al Heyman.
Right.
But you got to think about it like this,
Hey,
though.
if it's Floyd Mayweather, it's PBC. They started PBC together for real.
Last Olympic cycle, Bob Arum signed the whole fucking Olympic team. Literally. He
Who?
signed the whole damn team.
Who?
Bob Arum.
Oh yeah. I thought I heard you say somebody
Hell
else.
yeah, Top Rank is a
Yeah,
good place.
he signed all of them. Then after that, he signed
Top
hella
Rank has-
heavyweights too.
No, you're great. The Top
Yeah,
Rank is
so
great
it's
for you when
no.
you're
I don't see where motherfuckers is growing. Who are they promoting now? And with the format that they got, where it's strictly pay per view, how the fuck can you promote a fighter under pay per view that we've never seen before? We're not about to pay for no nigga we never seen before.
Yeah, and that's why I
So
said. Go ahead.
the whole business model is just like it's collapsing in on itself, and I don't see how they can grow. I really don't.
Yeah,
They don't have no new fighters. Everybody we talking about is old as fuck and in their 30s. You know, we talking about, think about it. We're talking about Laura versus Danny Garcia. Laura is old as fuck. Danny is old as fuck.
Yeah.
All these niggas.
That was what
Wait,
happened about 2-3 years ago. It didn't happen.
Yeah.
And
Lara
Danny
will
ain't
be
make no
42
noise at
when you fight
147.
Danny.
But I'm gonna tell you what I think it is. It all on their side. It seems like I say on the outside we don't know the books, but it just all boils down to money problems. Because the Amazon deal is just to broadcast it. We'll broadcast your shit. You get what I'm saying? But we not getting no arenas.
Mm-hmm.
We not getting none of that. You get what I'm saying? We just gonna be cameramen and give you a platform. But we not giving you no money, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's still
like
not.
That. He
But
got
there's
out on Fox for what, like $1 billion?
yeah, it was more than that. Before that he had other deals. You know what I'm saying? But he squandered money. But like at the end of the day, though, I mean, there's still no excuse. When everybody has a cell phone in their hand, from an iPad to a tablet, Android, iPhone, it don't matter. Shout out to Golden Boy because they set the pace for it. When they could get their fights on TV, you could go on YouTube, Golden Boy, and their fights was on YouTube, bro. They still had their venues, had their fights, but you were still able to see them. You get what I'm saying? So if they could strike a deal like how Morrell Jr., he always fight at the Armory, don't he? Dude, find somewhere to get these cats known. If you got people, because they gonna be forgotten. And like you said, ain't nobody just gonna be paying pay-per-views for what if fighters. We don't know who they are. You see what I'm saying? And that number you asking for is damn sure too high. It ain't like it's $20. You know what I mean? It ain't like what's the app I be using? Fight Me, and I be looking at the Ireland fights. But those fights be like $5.99. I don't know none of them, but I pay the $5.99 because I'm bored. You get what I'm saying? You don't
like
even got that.
For instance, I wouldn't even spend $80 to see this motherfucker fight live. You know what I'm saying? With 3 or 4 fights, I wouldn't even spend $80 to see him fight live.
Right. But you see how they doing them though? They trying to get you real familiar with, because that tells me you really don't have nothing. We just had a discussion about taking the youngsters and pushing them to the forefront as if they've been around and getting them so familiar with the casuals that people think they've been around a long time. You get what I'm saying? Yep. That's what happened to Devin, Shakur, and all of them. And because the other guys weren't fighting. I just think they don't have nothing there no more.
We talked about that the other day too.
Yeah.
Bro.
I just think PBC really don't have anything. They don't have nothing. They have the fighters of yesteryear.
It seemed like all the younger fighters is going to either Top Rank or Golden Boy.
They making their decisions.
The young ones that did go like Prime Time and all them, they ain't focused. They're just not. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's hard for PBC.
But you remember though, all these old fighters was old HBO fighters that fought with Golden Boy, and Al took all of Oscar Stables with him. These fighters are old, man. They old as fuck, bro.
Yeah, they getting there, bro.
I mean, they don't have no shelf life. You know what I'm saying?
They getting there, bro. They getting there, bro.
But what are you waiting for is my point. Like, you could make a fight between Tim Tszyu and Spence, for example. People would buy that. I'd buy it, right? There's some history between.
That'd be a good fight.
Right?
Yep.
So there's actual cash on the table there for PBC. Like you said, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But for me, I just don't know why they waited so long. Like, Tank's got 5-fight deal with Amazon Prime. That's his $250 million deal, not with BBC.
Right.
Who knows what Camilla's going to do? Like Mayweather's not.
Technically, they do got Canelo, but that's only for this one more fight. So
who, PBC?
Yeah.
Shit, this fight was originally constructed through
that's why it's
Zone in them at first. That's what was weird. That's why I was like, this is a joint venture.
Well,
It has to be a joint venture.
Because on PBC, so definitely a joint venture. It's like it's an in-house fight.
Well, but you know, PBC got a winning lottery ticket that they still ain't cashed in. That just lets me know that they don't give a fuck. It's like it makes me feel like they about to resolve the company or something. Dude, the Plant Charlo fight was a motherfucker.
Everybody
that was a lottery ticket.
Right.
A lottery ticket.
Yep.
Well,
if they would have made that fight, like probably about like 3-4 months after the slap, shit.
Yep, and that fight canceled. And ain't that fight canceled that Khalid was supposed to fight?
Yeah, he ended up getting charged drunk driving and shit. They stripped him of his belt. So he's in Jermell Charlo just got out of rehab. So he's trying to get his shit together.
Yeah, but that slap was a year ago. That was at the Bud Crawford Spence fight.
Well, that's what he said. He's on Caleb Plant next, but Caleb Plant is training for somebody else right now.
No, Caleb fight canceled.
They canceled it?
I believe they did. Didn't dude get hurt?
Yeah, they couldn't find a replacement. No, they couldn't find a replacement. I thought
they couldn't find a replacement because wasn't Caleb Plant's fight was supposed to be the first free fight on Amazon, right?
I don't know because that fight shit was weird. First they was saying it was gonna be on something else, and then now it was on Amazon. But then I was
Amazon
reading
wanted to start doing free fights as well, kind of like Showtime do. Sorry, my kids are super hyped after the movie. Sorry if you heard in the background.
I heard that Virgil and Boachuk is a free fight.
Hell yeah, ain't nobody gonna pay to watch that. Brother gonna knock him out in like 5 rounds.
Right.
Who was that?
How much of what Mark's suggesting down here in the chat? Do you reckon PBC are trying to block Bud?
If they can, yeah, that's part of the plan. That's part of the plan, bro. Trust me.
About what he did to Spence, man.
He got to get a bit on
that whole Spence train, bro. They proved that by doing what they did against Fundora. Because Fundora's PBC, you're gonna fight who we say you fight.
I'm going to go and watch fucking lawn bowls instead of boxing. This is bullshit.
Now you saying how we feel about the politics, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, the politics is great, but yeah, no, that's part of the plan to block Bud. I'll be down there to let him get all them belts and become the dictator. And he sitting close to the prince with that money. Shit.
That's why Bud started exposing
him. All this shit at the expense of that company,
behind him, baby. Got that Saudi money behind him. You start exposing them. They all really friends for real. They act like they don't like each other. I was sitting there like, what?
Nah, man.
You put your fighters in the ring with Bud. That's revenue, man. That's revenue whenever you get done. Nigga, you sitting up here throwing one fight every tax quarter, bro. Generate some fucking revenue. So even if you ain't got to be the A side all the motherfucking time, generate some revenue. Take some calculated risks with these old ass fighters.
Heavy in the chat. Nigga ain't heavy up here with us.
I'm trying to find out Khalid's next fight, and I think he got canceled, bro.
That's what I just said, Punch. Heavy, get up here and take your seat at the table.
Yeah, where you at?
Right on, Heavy. Do what Heavy said. Hit the right. Get your goof ass up in this motherfucker. Yeah, right.
Hit the motherfucking bag, nigga. But nah, man, that shit crazy, man. Like, I don't get it. All this shit is at the expense of their company.
Right.
Real shit. This is revenue. You make these fights, that's revenue. You get your fighters paid, but you want to be able to dictate shit. It's a massive ego trip going on with the PBC.
Oh, Heavy's on date night. The Heavy on date night. He can't come up.
Okay, that's what it do. We ain't trying to get you in trouble, bro. He must got the phone under the table, bro.
Mine is over, Heavy. I get it. Mine is over. My wife is looking at me crazy, but I'm gonna stay on stream for another 45.
That's what it do. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think you say his fight canceled, bro.
Heavy, we're gonna have to have a little bit of a talk about your commitment.
Get him, DJ.
Get him, fire that nigga up.
We got to have a sit down, bro. We got to have a sit down. Straight up.
Hey, yes, Heavy, nigga, when you listen to this playback, nigga, yes, I'm instigating like a motherfucker. Yes. Fire on that nigga.
Yeah. Caleb Plant is fight postponed due to injury. So he not even finna
You know
fight.
what actually surprises me? This would be an ideal time with everything going on. Where the hell's RC? I would have expected him to come in and just give us
Oh,
one
he's
of
on
his.
vacation, I think, still.
Yeah, he just
No,
got
he
back
back.
in the.
No, he back.
He back. Remember we was
Oh,
talking
yeah,
to him
he did
earlier.
just get back. I talked to
Yeah,
him
he
today.
back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shit, I don't know.
Yeah, he said he got some big news for us on Saturday. I heard. I peeped that tweet.
Oh shit, trust me.
RC up to out
That's
there,
some
bro.
gym action.
All right, so everyone, give me your picks. What happens? Who's going to fight who in this 54 division? Take your best guess, right?
Shit, goddamn.
Well,
Best
Biden Madrimov, that's definitely still on, right? I suspect something weird's going on with Spence and Fondora. So until they get in the ring, I'm not going to hang my hat on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got that backroom guy. I can't remember his last name. He's a champion, but he ain't fighting like a minute.
Murder Zurliev.
Zulev or some shit.
Yeah, he went to
Well,
IBF.
they could still mandate Tim to fight him if they can't give him an eliminator.
That's what I thought Tim should have went after. Hey, dude don't have a fight right now either.
Right, fuck it. Go get a belt. Put yourself back in contention. You know, that's exactly what I would have done. Now you got to see. But I mean, I think this fight he's taking right now is really just to get himself back in the, you know what I'm saying, swing of things.
I have no idea what's gonna happen because I have no faith in none of this shit.
I think Bud gonna do his due, and that's when we gonna find out where everything fall. But I think the X is on Bud's back, but I don't think Bud care though. You know what I'm saying? I think Bud really eyeing a Canelo fight, and the Turk, like I said, Turk already tweeted out that he talking directly to Canelo. Ain't no middleman with Canelo and him. He telling Canelo what he'll pay him. So, and that's per the Turk. You see what I'm saying? Huh?
He said he had an announcement too.
Tweeted that he's waiting for Tim.
So if he can convince Canelo, give him the right number, shit, after this fight, Bud might be going up. You get what I'm saying?
And if you remember,
it might be going up.
They asked Bud if the Saudis really had money like that. He was like, man, they got so much money, man, they could do whatever they want to do. And remember, we looked up the net worth, man. That dude's net worth is crazy.
Yeah, it's billions. But for the same reason, I'd suggest that PBC couldn't block Bud. The Turk had just come in with a massive big bag and say, look, we're going to make it happen. Like it or lump it.
Hell no, T.O.
No, T.O.
Top guys at 54. None of them heavy. Nigga, they all can whoop Charlo's ass except for Bachram because we don't know who the fuck he is. But everybody else, Fondora, Crawford, Spence, they could all fuck up Charlo. Nigga, that's what I think. That's what Heavy ass. Heavy said he think if anybody at 54 can beat.
Charlo's there for a paycheck, man. He trying to get
all
paid,
them niggas.
Man.
That ain't me hating because you know I don't like him. But like I feel that way. I really feel that way. I feel
But
like
if he do, but hey, if Bud stay at 154, the plan is to get them get a belt and like say block him out. Because think about it, he got a 3-way street. He could pick. He could lose, and still got an option to go after another
Turkey
belt.
Is worth trillions, bro, not billions. The T. That's how much money they got. Trillions.
But you get what I'm saying though.
That's crazy.
So Al got a 2-way option with that boy. He could actually lose to Bud and then do a turnaround, like, up, your turn, WC. Hey, I need that. You get what I'm saying? So, like I say, they operate by belts, bro. And like I say, he get a belt. Trust me, they gonna play keep away, bro.
Yeah, if Tim do get a belt, he's right back in the mix, baby.
That's what they do. They'll do some goofy shit, make him get stripped. You know what I'm saying? It's like they fucking up their company on the expense revenge for this nigga and disdain for this motherfucker, man. Mm-hmm. That's just goofy to me.
It is.
It's so much money on the table if they just work with the guy. Since he was at 140, they could have worked with him and, you know what I'm saying, made some revenue. But they chose not to.
Right.
They chose to run all this in-house shit. It's just stupid.
That and they're not backing anyone in their stable to beat Bud, which tells the fighters in their stable, you know, the promoter or Al or whoever, you're not backing me, giving me a chance at Bud.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
So it's twofold if that's what they do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're scared to let anybody over there fight him. After he did the Spence, they don't want nobody touching Bud.
Yeah, but that's why I'm glad Turk in the fold. If they get PBC up under, then he can't do that. He ain't gonna turn down that money.
But wasn't supposed to be here though, bro.
Exactly.
He was brought in as a late replacement to fight Breeders Prescott after he beat Amir Khan. So Breeders Prescott could look good and fucked around and got beat.
And it would be
Then, you know,
late. Late is an understatement. It was that night. Bud had his own fight. Bud was supposed to be on the undercard.
Then they gave me Ricky Burns, thinking, okay, yeah, man, he'll walk through this kid.
Watch them.
He fucked around and beat Ricky Burns.
Beat the shit out of Ricky Burns.
All this shit was like, they wasn't expecting me. Like, you know, these promoters have plans, man. Motherfucker be knowing who they gonna fight like 2 years down the line.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's upsetting the apple cart. He's upsetting the motherfuckers playing. We got a plan.
I've been saying it for years.
You got the power and might of 50 Cent behind you. Knock that off.
I've been saying it for years.
Just stopping all the parties, bro.
Everybody that they put in front, they were supposed to be him.
Jeff Horn coming off the big upset of Manny Pacquiao. You got Terrence Crawford next.
And that dude was huge, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Jeff Horn was big, bro.
Fighter, but look at him like a promoter do as a product. It's marketability. Like, do you got marketability? Can I go far with you? Can I make money off of you?
Right. You got the charisma, the smile, the look.
If you was a pimp, you would want the finest woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want the finest fighter. You want marketability. Who cares what she look like in bed? That's marketability.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who cares what they do in the ring? You got marketability. So I'm gonna put all my money behind you, Spence. I'm gonna put all my money. Oh shit, I got some twins. Who cares if they can fight good or not? Shit, I'm putting all my shit behind them.
Right.
You know? Oh damn, we need a replacement for Miguel Cotto. Okay, man, who cares, man, if you just close your eyes and hit this motherfucker with a lucky shot? You know, and we built your career fighting nothing but old ass fighters like Eric Morales and Paulie Malignaggi. Fuck it, Danny, come on. I can market you as the next Miguel Cotto.
I mean,
remember they had that one fight where it looked like trash, bro, and it was like, I'm coming home. He fought Puerto Rico and shit.
Yeah,
that little promotion and shit. Yeah, bro.
Yep.
That's all that shit is. These guys are a product. These are not really the real deal, actual good fighters.
It was a company that was trying to live up to that they name.
47 was lose the whole time. He ain't do nothing at 47. He was mean at 40, but 47 he did nothing.
It's almost
he
like
shit at 40, bro.
It's
he
almost like the
Morales.
Who?
He beat Eric Morales.
No, he beat Matiste. He beat the shit out Lucas Matiste. Everybody thought Matiste was going to knock him out.
Shit. Don't you know Zab Judah just beat him?
Matiste was knocking everybody.
Man, listen, look at Box Rec. I don't have short-term memory loss. Zab Judah just beat his ass a few fights before that. Then he knocked out a couple of guys that he wasn't supposed to knock out, and they pulled him to the forefront, just like they did Ugas.
Right.
It's all about marketability. Matisse wasn't the shit. What has he done after that? Nothing.
Right. But that's the name of the game. You take a loss. If you got good promoter, they're gonna put you back in the ring and get you a win, so that wipe out that loss from the fans' eyes and shit.
And they're gonna match you, so you got a devastating knockout and shit.
Yep.
Now you boom.
Yep.
I thought he was overrated when they put him in the ring with Keith Thurman, because everybody thought he stood a chance against Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman gonna beat the shit out of Danny Garcia. Everybody like, you out your mind. And Sean Porter. I said Sean Porter gonna beat his ass too. They said, yeah, right. All right, what happened?
But Matisse wasn't shit though, bro. I hate that people even use that as a talking point.
I agree. They gassed him up, but he was dropping out a lot of shit at that time.
Yeah, he was clipping motherfuckers, but at the same time, though, he had already had a ton of losses to the last crop of welterweights and the last crop of 140 guys. He got his ass whooped.
Judah after the Garcia fight.
Yeah,
he was undefeated. When
Zab beat him from pillar to post. That was the last time Zab looked good.
Yep.
Then after Zab got that fight,
right?
Yeah, like Matisse never looked the same.
After Zab got that fight, they linked him up with Paulie Malignaggi, and Paulie Malignaggi fucked around and beat Zab.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Paulie got like a email belt. He got the WBA, and then
I couldn't.
Here we go. Keith Thurman coming through the ranks because Floyd wouldn't fight him.
Put
a young Earl Spence in front of when he was the WBC mandatory. Floyd bitch ass put a young Earl Spence in front of him that only had about 15, 16 fights at that particular time, and talking about, man, yeah, you want to fight me, you fight him first.
I couldn't
That's
see
what he was
that
on.
Paulie Malignaggi, little squeaky voice. Fuck.
And
Always
and now
yeah.
That's when
now
that
Spence
super
wanted
belt
to
came
fight
too.
Thurman, talking about you duck me, bro. Nigga, you didn't even have nothing but like 15, 16 fights. How the fuck he duck you
And
when
that
he
gave
was the
birth to the
number
super
one in
belt.
the WBA? Yeah,
They gave birth to super belt. They made that belt for Mayweather so then he could pick his fight.
yeah.
And then he gifted that belt to Thurman. Remember? And
Yep.
Thurman started doing the same shit that Mayweather was doing. You ain't did nothing.
He
Why would
started
I
having
fight you?
ducking the hell out of Crawford and Spence. He
Yep.
didn't want none of
He
them.
started doing the same shit Mayweather did to him.
Yep.
He went from one time to run time.
Yeah, I remember that shit. Like yesterday.
Go
That's
get
the
a belt,
Al
bud.
Heyman.
Go get a belt, Errol. They both got belts. What's up? Yeah. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Fighting every
That's
2
the
years.
Al Heyman injury reserve plan, bro. Every time a motherfucker have a big win that they done squeak past and shit, oh, now he's sick. He fucked up. He can't fight for a whole year. He broke his hand. He broke his shoulder. He's in surgery. We done seen the same play that we seen with Keith Thurman be played out with Errol Spence. Bro, we see this shit. We
Right.
literally, this the same shit that we see every fucking time. They run the exact same play.
Right.
And we
Right.
scratch our head like, damn, what's gonna happen? Nigga, we know what's gonna happen. They ran the same play. It's the same play.
Yeah.
Keith Thurman was, oh man, he was injured, car wreck, all this shit. Remember Keith Thurman, shoulder injuries, all this shit. That's all they gonna do.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why
Hand
he lost to
injuries.
Pacquiao, shoulder injury.
Now
Cap.
Fundora, yeah, man, Fundora ain't cleared to fight, man. You know this. Now he's on that injury reserve shit. That's all that shit is. Same shit.
They ain't never lied.
They do the same shit over and over again.
They ain't never lied.
You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's
It's the
bad,
same
bro.
play.
I think it's a company that tried to really live up to the name and it discovered you can't do that in boxing, bro. Premier boxing champion. So you think you gonna be able to have this unbelievable stable and everybody's gonna be loved equally amongst the fans because you think you got the hottest boxers around. Now I will say, for his marketing, them motherfuckers was good to marketing shit.
But
Cause
it's the
people
dumbest shit in the
believe
world,
in
dude.
PBC like it ain't shit. But in reality, when it comes to people who really watch boxing, you really see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
But
You can see through the
it's the
smoke and
most
mirrors.
annoying shit in the world because y'all got all the best fighters and y'all don't let them fight no fucking body.
Exactly. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
annoying. It fucking drives me insane, GMT. Like, this is why I can't stand these fucking promoters. Okay, I got the cool ass stable with all these top fighters, but the niggas fight once a year. What the fuck,
Right.
man?
Something
Like, what's
happened
the
to
point of you having the best if you don't let them fight, man? That's stupid to me.
They wasn't the
Facts.
best though. That's why he protected them and wouldn't let them out to go play. If you know your kid is soft in a motherfucker, you're not gonna let them play with them hard-head kids across the street.
Right.
Yeah, but
And
the
that's
fighters,
Sorry if I
that's the
sound a
other
little
side of the
turned
street.
up,
But
fellas.
to be
I
fair though, if he would have let the Charlos fought, they probably would have kept their ass out of trouble and them dudes would be larger than life right now.
Probably.
yeah, but the other
They
thing
didn't
is,
fight
I
enough,
think
and
that
he
the
overpaid
They
the
should
shit out
be
of them.
pay per view all the time. Them
He
dudes, man.
overpaid the shit out them dudes, bro. 10
You
million
know.
a fight. They was super overpaid. That's why they don't want to fight.
Why they all Reed money? That hedge fund.
Mm-hmm.
well, the thing is, Punch, the fighters now are waking up to it. I think they're starting to suspect that if they go to PBC under the model as we understand it, and we could be completely wrong, depending on what happens behind the scenes, or I could be wrong, not we. I reckon the fighters are starting to wake up to it. That's why they're going to other promoters so they can get fights, so they can
Yeah.
get active.
Yeah. And then when you see, like you said, like I said, you saw Earl talking to motherfucking Bud recently. They see where the money finna be coming out at, and then you hearing, "Oh, Turkey don't put us on a payment plan. He pay you straight out." And shit, you watch a person lose and they get 20 million. Hell yeah! It's just sad that a lot of boxers sign that line to Al, believing in one thing, and it's not coming true, but you stuck with him. You know what I mean?
You know what though, bro? This is some shit my dad used to say. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck because I've been drinking tonight too. So I ain't gonna try to get too raw. But
Me too,
the
bro. I'm
same
going hard. No, let it out, nigga.
but the same way you get a bitch is the same way you lose a bitch. And what did they get? They got them on deceit. You pretty much hijacked all of Golden Boy and got them over there
Mm-hmm.
and waved some money in their face. And guess what? When the money got funny, nigga, the honey got runny. Them niggas ain't sweet no more, nigga,
Right.
because the money's funny.
Right.
The honey used to be thick, but now it ain't thick now, man. Like I said, man, when the money get funny, the honey gets runny. And you
Mm-hmm.
know what? Now he got a whole bunch of bitches throwing jumping ship on him. You know what I'm saying? They get knocked by other promoters.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So hey, sorry.
I just
Because
turned
they
my
built
camera
their
on to have a
company
beer
on
for you
bullshit.
boys so that you didn't feel bad.
You say
And
what now, brother?
I said I just turned my camera on and had a beer for Punch and 913 just so that you didn't feel bad. I don't need you to feel guilty.
Thank you.
Because you know when I'm buzzing, I get aggressive as fucking start saying like crazy outlandish shit. I'm trying to keep.
Hey, what's in the cups tonight, fellas? I'm drinking Guinness.
Shit,
I'm
I ain't
drinking what I
drinking
always
nothing right now.
Driver, Ciroc and orange juice. Let's get it.
That's what's up. What about you, Deej?
I've got myself Carlton Dry. That's the type of beer I'm drinking.
Gotcha.
Punch, let's not call it emotional when you've had a couple. Let's call it passionate.
Thank you.
That's a good word.
I got these
That's a good word, bro.
These pre-rolls should help, bro.
Shout out to DJ, bro. DJ be on it. Straight up, man. Hey, if Earl don't fight Fundora, bro, you think that'd be the last time we see Earl?
Yeah, he's gonna retire.
Yeah, I don't
$25 million, bro. He don't need to fight. He just made 25 mil. He's good. You know, he made 8 to 10 million in a fight before that. So I mean, he's good.
Shit.
My Smokey says that Errol fights Tim. They've been going back and forth ever since the Gachet fight. Errol keeps betting against him. Tim was calling him out. He knocked a camper out quicker than Errol. And in the ring, he says, "I beat you, Errol." So, look, I wouldn't mind the fight.
Yeah. And how old is Tim?
Tim would be 27, 28.
And how old is Earl?
His 30s, ain't he?
He's like 32 or 33, somewhere like that.
Before or after he fought Bud? See, that's the thing we don't know.
Now.
How's he going to come back from the Bud fight? That's the real unknown for me.
Right now, car crash, damage he caught from the Bud fight, man. I don't know if he can get through Zoo, man. Zoo's polished, young, and still strong, man. So I don't know.
Coming off of eye surgery, ass whooping, you know, weight loss. Think about it. He hopped his fat ass in the ring with Fundora, bro. He looked out of shape and fucked up. That's the biggest I ever seen.
Fat as hell. He looked like he was like over 200, bro.
Look at them cheeks, bro. His cheeks was like, poof. You know what I'm saying? So he don't even look like he looked like a fucking light heavyweight. He don't even look like a 154 pounder, bro. He looked like a 175 pounder.
Who you talking about, Earl?
Yeah.
Oh, you say he was in there with Fundora. Oh, you talking about when he got in the ring?
When he hopped in the ring.
When he hopped in the ring.
Post-fight,
post-fight. Yeah, post-fight.
And Mark said Tim is 29.
Yeah, and Earl is 34. Earl 34.
He don't want that.
Have you boys considered if Mel does come back, right, and he hasn't lost a step, and the whole Canelo thing was just a call it whatever you want. If he comes back after 3 years and cleans shop, right, that's almost Jordan-esque. You know, Jordan having a couple of years off and coming back and winning. You know,
that'd be crazy.
Winning the rings.
Yeah, that would
be. You'd have to bow down to the man if he does do it.
Yeah, he come back, start wiping motherfuckers out. I'm be like, what the hell?
I mean, that's what people expect.
That's
but you know, under the program though,
everybody expect Earl to come great.
Under the program that he's under, this Al Heyman program, he's not gonna get the fights to do that though, because you know he's gonna fight and then he's gonna sit out a year. He's gonna fight and then he's gonna sit out another year, and then once that bank account, once that balance and shit, you know how like your bank could be like, yeah, your account is under $500. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, fuck, okay. Time like I need to make a fight.
Man, that shit annoying to me.
Hey,
bro.
everybody, we got RC up in this thing, man. What's up, RC?
I don't
What's up, bro?
I don't need no announcement. I don't need no announcement. I just slide in the back door. You know how I do.
Your ears must be burning, RC. We were only talking about you 10 minutes ago.
Hold on. I need to turn something up because y'all low. All right, say something now.
Yo.
You got us?
Hold up.
You hear me?
What's going on with my phone? Okay, try it now.
up? What's
Yo,
up?
Oh, there you go, there you go. I had the ringtone up and not the volume up. There we go.
Does
All
not
right.
work in the OFF position.
so RC, man, did I hear you say something about Regis probate earlier in the chat?
Hey man, let me tell you something. It's the spoils of living in Las Vegas. You just run into people.
Do I got to
Care
sit
to
down for this
elaborate,
one?
my guy?
Well, yeah, man, we had a nice New Orleans quick conversation. He invited me somewhere tomorrow, and I think y'all gonna be on live for Clarissa Shields, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah. Matter of fact,
So
let me see what time that come on.
that'll be around that time, and just got a surprise for the viewing public of the going zones that can happen on a Saturday afternoon in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I
yeah.
like it. I dig
Damn
it,
right.
bro. I dig it.
But shout
Yeah,
out to Regis. He's holding camp. He's actually been out here. He was telling me this morning for about a month. And he's gonna be out here until he heads overseas to take on Jack Catterall.
How do you see that playing out, RC? You reckon Regis has got him?
Well, I was talking to Regis, fighter, what they call that? Fighter, I'm trying to be politically correct.
Ego.
Fighter confidence.
Yeah, he was gassing some shit up, nigga. He had a battery in his back.
He just can talk, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you this. And everybody, if you know me, especially offline. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna treat you just like I treat everybody else. And the first thing, one of the last things I said before I walked off for him, I said, "Hey man, you fix that footwork." He said, "I ain't gonna need that shit. That motherfucker coming right to it."
Facts.
Yeah.
So I don't think he really working on cutting the ring off, y'all.
Yeah, he get ready for a brawl, a fight. Catterall will stand
Right.
there and fight him too.
I
Till
told
he
you
wins.
I want. He just
looking
Jack
fit,
that
RC?
power.
What you said, Mr. DJ?
Is he looking fit?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, he's a small guy. I mean, you got see, I don't have that boxer eye, and he's still like, you want to say about 4 weeks out. He's not 140. He's like 150-ish,
I was say he don't get
lower
too big.
150-ish.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
he's not ready to fight in a couple of weeks. Nah, he's not there yet. But he working. He around here working. I mean, man, you got to respect any man that's running in 116-degree heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
He gonna sweat it off pretty fast. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So
Michelle
Before I
Riviera
forget,
fight
RC,
on her card tomorrow.
how long ago did you tell us? Was it
tell you
1 month,
you
2 months, 3 months ago? You
about,
told us about Mel dusting the cobwebs off.
hey man, I told you. I said, man, don't get comfortable. He's laying in the cut. He's laying in the cut.
Right.
And shout out to Jermell, man. One thing you can say a lot about Jermell. I mean, a lot of people say a lot about Jermell, but this is the thing where I think I shared with Slick earlier, and I possibly Nine. I'm not sure. I told the Nine I was supposed to get. I'm gonna get back with you Nine. But
Okay.
it's the thing with I respect, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, DJ. I respect any professional athlete that then took the steps and make the climb to become that elite, undisputed. And one thing you can't take away from Jermell Charlo, all 5 of them belts, including that Ring Magazine making 5, he earned every single one of them.
That he
It
did.
wasn't no fighting nobody in one scoop. It was different people, different organizations for as the WBC, WBA, all of that. And the man did what he did. So by him being in recess in so many different areas, it's like he created his own spider web. But one thing I can say, it was earned. And I'm gonna share this with y'all. Y'all about to call me crazy. One thing Bud don't want to do not motivate that dude, bro. Because it's going
Cap.
across.
I call Cap, RC. I call Cap
No,
on that.
but this is what I'm about to say, Punch.
Gonna get
and
me
this
started,
goes
nigga.
from this goes from watching NBA, NFL, even boxing. You never underestimate the heart of a champion. Do not motivate that dude because I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna say Bud will lose, but it's gonna be one of the hardest fights Bud ever had in his life.
Cap, Buzz gonna beat the fuck out of Jermell Charlo.
Bro,
He
I'm
couldn't wait to
telling
say
you, bro.
that shit.
Hey,
I'm telling you,
Dude,
bro.
reckless.
bro,
shit.
Charlo is a fucking loser, bro. Listen, man, that nigga was respectful as fuck to Canelo, but got all that disrespect for fucking Crawford. I can't stand them niggas that disrespect the black man, but got respect for the Mexican.
Oh my
Pisses
God.
me off.
This
Nigga,
dude right here,
listen.
fuck
man.
Jamel Charlo, but
I'm
smash
gonna
him.
give
And
y'all
I
a
ain't just
little
because I'm
history
drunk saying
lesson.
that. I ain't just saying that. This ain't the alcohol talking.
Yeah, it is.
Jamel Charlo is not on the same level as Terrence Crawford. That's a hard fight. Is you man? He's tailor made for
Man,
fucking
but you
blood.
gotta
The same
understand
way
something,
Spence
Punch.
was.
Neil got that right
You
hand,
gotta
bro.
understand something, Punch. You flying to Vegas, your behavior may be different from where you at, from your home city. See, you know where you at. You know you can get there in the dark. You can get there with your eyes closed. You know what right fast food place to go to. Oh, don't go to that McDonald's. They bad. Oh, don't go to that Popeyes. No. You come to Vegas, you don't know nothing. So you're gonna have a different thing. So I made that analogy to say this. When that man went to 168, you gotta kind of tip that into that. You can't as we say in New Orleans, you gotta walk light. You get what I'm saying? So that's what you may be seeing the respect from. Bro, let's be honest, dog. 54 belongs to Charlo. That man held 5 of them things, bro.
Yeah, boy.
So, dog, bro,
Ain't be individual
I'm
motherfuckers
saying,
though,
man,
I'm
but
like Crawford, bro. I'm from a city of champions, bro. I'm from Pittsburgh, PA. Steelers for life. Penguins, baby.
shout out to
Listen,
Black and
listen.
No,
Yellow,
We
sir.
Black and
champions
No,
over
Yellow.
sir.
here, so we
That would
got champion mindset. Jamal
that is
Charlo ain't
very
no champion.
bro.
He
Punch.
ran
That's
all
very
night.
incorrect. I live in Kansas City, bro. That's very incorrect. We're champions. You know what I'm saying? We're
6 of them
dynasty
things.
status.
oh
6
You
of
know
my
them
what I'm saying?
things.
God, bro.
6 of those things. Catch a
Yeah.
Nigga,
check.
don't get me
Slick,
gassed up, because guess
Slick,
what?
you
Catch
sure
Patrick
you
up,
want to
nigga.
start a
Mahomes training
football
camp
channel?
today.
It's
Oh,
gonna
here
go
we
Don't get
like
me gassed
G
up.
Fish and your boy. It's gonna
right.
be
You
like
hear me?
it
Steelers,
get
nigga.
nasty, bro.
Steelers, nigga.
Let
6
me
of
tell
them
I
y'all
things.
really
something.
want to get off of here so we can talk football.
Hey, hold up. Shout out to DJ. You from Australia. Boxing is barbershop talk, is gentleman talk, is excuse me, I cut you off. Hey man, I ain't mean to over talk you. Let me tell you something when we talk about American football, DJ.
Football, baby.
All bets are off.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck. That shit crazy.
I'm just
All
saying.
bets
My
off.
team is a dynasty. What can I
Black and
say?
gold
No.
for life. My team is a dynasty.
My team is a
No
dynasty.
different over here, RC.
Yeah, that was like 15,
with
20
our
years ago, buddy.
football codes, NRL and AFL.
Right.
You end up punching your best mate in the mouth if he's going for the other side. Right? That's just the way there is, mate. They're
Hey,
the rules.
I like that about this. About one of my best friends is a Ravens fan, and we be down there going to blows.
I was just about to say that, Punch.
Yeah.
If Slick had a Ravens fan on here, he would lose all control.
Oh my
I
Just
God.
instantly
like
hate him.
if Slick had a Raiders fan in here against a
Man,
Chiefs fan,
fuck them,
he would
nigga.
lose
Nah.
all
Fuck them
control.
niggas.
It's
Fuck
like DJ, there will be no control. If I'm a Saints fan, if you put a Falcons fan in here, fuck them.
Facts.
Fuck 'em.
You know,
Fuck 'em.
Slick like Green Bay. You ain't gonna put no Bears fan in here.
Fuck no.
Oh, no.
What the
Minnesota
fuck you
Vikings.
want? Fuck you want? Shit. Motherfucker. I don't like Detroit neither. Fuck them too.
God damn.
Where Aaron Rodgers said
RC, let
in
me
the
just
middle.
answer your question.
Hey,
Let me
what
just answer
Aaron
your
Rodgers?
question quickly.
Hold up. Okay,
You
I'm
were
just saying. I'm just
talking about
making a
Mel.
joke right quick. What Aaron Rodgers said in the middle of Soldier Field, "We own y'all ass."
Man, fuck, all right.
Well, go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry, right?
Right? So, look, I started off this live saying Mel deserves all the flowers he's got, right? My frustration wasn't with Mel. My frustration was with boxing, allowing a dude, right? And it wouldn't matter whether it was Bud, wouldn't matter whether it was Canelo, wouldn't matter whether it was Tyson, Mayweather, for boxing to allow a bloke to sit in the bleachers for 3 years,
Yeah, man.
and then come back. That's the bit that shits me for the sport, not the person, but the sport.
Yeah,
I
I
got
agree with that.
I agree. Very annoying.
But
But you know
watch this,
what though?
DJ. Oh, go ahead. Now.
You know what though, Rob? And this is the counter argument that I got to you when you say, why doesn't Bud drop those belts at 147? See why? This is showing you why he don't drop the belts. Because
And
that gives you leverage.
And to piggyback off that,
Leverage and
RC, he
insurance.
technically never defended Undisputed because he ducked Zoo. Shout out to Mark in the chat.
Well, I'm gonna say this, bro. DJ, if you remember, maybe was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago, me and Slick did a sanctioning body versus Al Hammond. Remember that conversation we had?
Uh-huh.
Guess
Was
what,
that
DJ?
just that was
Guess
another
what?
conversation where you just threw a hand grenade in the lounge room and walked out, wasn't it?
Well, no, I think we were talking about Jermell Charlo, if I'm not mistaken, about sitting on the belts and being 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we were talking about champion recess period across
Yeah.
the board.
Okay. It's the same thing. Well, I'm gonna say this, DJ, he was injured.
P, we just
What can
talking
you
that
say?
shit. You just
And
brung
let's see
that
if we
shit
got
back up.
three big
Injured shit.
champions in recess right now, right, Slick? We
Huh?
got 3 big name champions in recess right now.
Uh-huh.
We got Devin Haney, we got Terrence Crawford, and we got Jermell Charlo. These are all huge name niggas that's in recess.
Well, is Maul Charlo still recess and recess at 160?
No, they stripped him.
Right.
Yeah, he
About
got
time.
stripped. That's a vacant title right now.
Yep.
They probably got Laura and Danny Garcia fighting for that motherfucker. Who
Probably
knows?
do. I probably do.
Possibly, yeah.
I think they do. Yeah.
No, Laura a champ though. Laura got a belt.
Laura is the WBA champ, but that
Laura
with
got a
their-
belt.
What Al did, Al gonna do what he did with Fundora and Zoo. Remember at the last minute, the WBC threw it in there saying you fight for hours too? Remember that?
Wow.
It was supposed to be just for the
right.
WBO.
It was. Right.
And remember, this 160. Nobody's in 160 right now.
Right. And how that belt, and if you're a sanctioned body, how that belt gonna look on a Danny Garcia?
Right.
So you'll give him whatever Laura got plus WBC. Because Charlo still had the WBC.
Because he didn't have the WBC at 140, 147. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna put my belt on him, he's a company guy.
Exactly. He makes good money. Good money for put it like this. The 3% turns real good with Danny Garcia name on. Especially if you fight him on the East Coast.
Just like Bud in the WBO.
Barclays all day.
They fuck with Danny like they fuck with Mayweather. You feel me?
Yeah.
Remember when it was a time where they was talking about Danny Garcia when he had just left 140 fighting Mayweather at 147. It was a little they was talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he a company man, bro.
I mean, speaking of him, how many fights did Garcia actually have at 47?
He ain't that many.
Like 3, right?
Guerrero was his
I
last
can't think of nobody other. It was Spence and who else?
He fought Guerrero for the vacant, and then he fought.
The last one he was a 54, wasn't it? When he was crying about the depression.
Recent fight was a 54 fight. Well, that was the one against Jose Benavidez, right?
Yeah, that was the last fight.
That was his first fight at 54.
Yeah, that was the last fight. That was when he was talking about
the last fight was that was Danny Garcia's last fight. Jose Benavidez's last fight, he moved up to 60 and lost to Jermell.
Okay, because I know that was the one where he was. Who was that he fought in the I think that was the Deontay Wilder undercard when he went on that depression when he talked about was suffering from depression. That was in New York.
He did fight on that card. Who was that?
I don't know, but that was at 54. That's what I'm telling y'all.
Right.
That was Jose Benavidez, right?
No,
it wasn't.
I don't think so.
No. Jose Benavidez's last fight was against Jermell Charlo.
Against Jermell, but who was the fight before Jermell?
Well, Jose Benavidez, he had got dropped.
Yeah, who was the fight before Jermell?
Man, that was a while back because Jose Benavidez went through some stuff.
Yeah, he didn't jump right from 47 to 60 though, did he?
He didn't even fight Charlo at 60 because that was at a catch weight.
Yeah, because Charlo couldn't make 60. I remember.
It was Ivan Reddick.
Yeah.
What weight?
It was Ivan Reddick, and it was some other shit with that. Because remember, because Something I remember it was something. Yeah, no, Ivan Reddick was the last one at 140, 147. No,
Was it
Earl
really?
Spence. Earl Spence was the last one. The one before Earl Spence was 147 too.
And Reddick was 54.
No, 147.
That was 47. So he hasn't had a fight.
It was,
at 54
and
yet.
before Reddick, it was Granados.
Hey, bro, how many fights in total did he have at 147?
All right. Let's see. Boom, boom,
While Slick looking that up, I'm just saying, y'all.
He started with Paul
Just touching on
Malignaggi, Robert Guerrero, Samuel Vargas, Keith Thurman, Brandon Rios. So how many is that? 6? Sean Porter, Adrian Granados, Ivan Riddick, Earl Spence.
Ah, yeah.
That's some tough competition.
Granados.
Yeah, Granados. And then
That's not a bad resume.
No,
Yeah, that's some tough competition.
And then he had Jose Benavidez was at 154.
Okay.
Then Jose Benavidez. I knew it.
All right. I was on. Well, like I said, he had a 54 fight. Now he has 60. So the belts at 60 look better on him than anybody else. So that's perfect.
There ain't no good champs up there other than Laura at 60.
Right.
That's the only neck.
Well, no. You got Jitterback?
Jitterback is already
Man, Jitterback ain't about to do nothing. Man, that dude's suffering
I need
right now.
Jitterback to get tested. He can just show me more.
I mean, like I said, bro, I'm just giving you this. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Slick. Go ahead.
If Jitterback fainting off losing weight, bro, he finna go up. He ain't finna stay there.
But I'm gonna say this, and bro, I just gotta hammer this home, and I'm gonna get off it after this. This is a sports channel. I'm going through all vagues of sports. Oh, did the Spurs going against the Miami Heat with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh? Guess what happened? They got swept.
Yep.
Oh, now I ain't gonna like this one. What? KC got to go to Baltimore to playoff? Oh, Lamar, about to run over them boys.
Man, you tripping.
Fuck the Ravens, nigga. Steelers for life.
Whipped them.
Whooped it. And I thought they was gonna lose
I'm
that.
Saying this,
KC thought they was gonna lose that motherfucker too.
Well, nah, not really.
KC just got nice, nigga.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the team. I'm talking about the people. They do that. Looking to that fight.
They
was
don't
like,
know football.
damn.
They don't know football.
Nice.
They don't know football.
KC been nice. They just always lost in the first round.
Before y'all got Mahomes, y'all wasn't shit. Before y'all got Mahomes, y'all wasn't shit, nigga.
I said this, and there's a few more examples. I said that, and there's a few.
So it is what it is. You know, we still used to whoop on y'all, bro.
Yeah, y'all won the AFC the last couple of times, but we coming for the crown, baby.
But I'm gonna say this,
bro. We done won the AFC West more in the last 20 years more than any other AFC West team. Look it up.
Well, that's not hard to do.
We won the AFC North 10 straight times. 10 straight, baby. Catch up.
9.
You know what I'm saying?
Your competition is the Chargers, the Raiders.
Say it again, please, RC.
Come on, dog.
AFC North is tight, bro. That's real competition over there.
But look, let me say this, dude. Let me say this. All that
to say this.
Never estimate the heart of a champion. I'm telling you, bro. Don't think just Bud gonna walk in there and just walk through this man, bro.
Nah.
Bud gonna smoke that nigga, RC.
I think it's gonna be a tougher fight than
Earl. Beating him, but it ain't gonna be easy.
Right. I think it'll be a tough fight for Bud, but I think he wins.
It's gonna be Errol Spence 2.0.
He proved how durable he was, man, with that Canelo fight. Say what you want, but that's a durable motherfucker. I don't think he can sleep that nigga.
But he came in. That's because he came in. He got dropped, and he came in with his plan was to survive.
That nigga was scared as hell, bro. Whole fight.
His plan was to survive.
Yeah, I know. But that same punch that dropped him could have slept him.
You see how scared he was when Bud was looking at his ass after he dropped Spence? Same durable, ass, baby.
But would you not agree that if he had chose to at least engage with Canelo would have slept his ass?
Probably, man. But he didn't even ice as fuck.
But at the same time, though, man, he got a bigger frame. This is a motherfucker that came from lightweight. This is a lifetime 154-pounder.
True shit.
Fighting in front of the biggest crowd he ever seen.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. Wait, that ain't true. That ain't true.
What?
We ain't gonna do that because I was at that fight.
What?
You want to look at the numbers of how many people watched that on pay-per-view?
Nah, fuck the pay-per-view. I'm talking about in the crowd. You said the crowd in front of Jermell
I seen a whole
Charlo
lot of
and
cowboy
Canelo.
hats and cartel niggas in that crowd.
Jermell Charlo and Canelo was 21,000 strong. No, good. No. Jermell Charlo has been in a bigger crowd.
Who was his biggest crowd?
Watch this. Because I was at Errol and Bud's biggest fight. That wasn't sold out, brother. Jermell Charlo and Canelo was standing room only.
Yeah, but that was because of Canelo, though, bro.
Of course. No, I'm just talking about to punch. To punch saying, oh, Charlo ain't never been a. Yes, he has.
Okay.
Yes, he has.
That nigga look like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, I think that Edgar Berlanga fight gonna sell out like that.
With that.
Do you think the people interested enough? I see a lot of people complain about Edgar Berlanga, but do you think that fight is still gonna sell?
Yeah, Canelo gonna pull it.
Canelo can sell 5.
Canelo gonna pull it.
He sold against John Ryder, bro.
Yeah, Canelo gonna pull it, bro. Canelo gonna pull it.
He can sell 500 in his sleep, bro.
Canelo gonna pull it.
This is John Ryder did 700,000, bro. That was crazy.
This is the question you need to ask, Slick. And you talking to a person that live in Vegas and been to these fights. Tell me what Bud and Charlo will bring.
That's gonna bring. That's gonna sell.
Especially for undisputed. That's gonna bring in the bucks.
That's gonna be crazy.
Wait, it ain't gonna be for no undisputed.
No,
it could be. Possibly.
Nah.
Just them fight alone that's gonna be a fight.
You can't take Canelo's belts now.
I think it'll sell. I think it'll sell.
I think Bud gonna have 3 of them belts by the time they fight.
No. Charlo about to get this business after August 4th. Jamal's getting his business. Trust me. Bud ain't about to just ride and collect belts with Jermell sitting there. Nah, no sir. Al Heyman ain't had.
Nah, Bud got that Saudi money behind him. He don't go fuck about Al Heyman.
Bruh, Al Heyman won't have. He gonna call Turkey.
Al Heyman's day is done. That Puppet Masters in the Shadows bullshit is over.
Bruh, listen to me. It ain't about Al and Turkey. It's about them sanctioning bodies. Who they had the longer relationship with them sanctioning bodies? Al or Turkey?
It may be true, but they ride with them.
But what talks to the sanctioning bodies? What do the sanctioning bodies care about more than anything? Money, nigga. Money, nigga.
Who got the most money?
They made a lot of money out for Al, man.
Who got the most money?
All the sanctioning body gonna say, "Hey, Turkey, hey, he pull a thing. You got 30 days. You got 30 days to make this fight." That's all the sanctioning body gonna tell Turkey.
Man, Turkey about to come in there like King Xerxes, like nigga. Just kneel, for I am kind, nigga. Take this money.
Okay, now I just want to add. I need to get a consensus of this question I posed, and you included Mr. DJ. Canelo. I'm sorry. Crawford versus Charlo, Jermell. It sells out. I'm talking about an arena. We ain't talking about pay-per-view. Pay-per-views are subjective. An arena we can use MGM Grand, which holds 17.5, or we can use T-Mobile, which holds 21. Which arena does it sell out? And I'm going to give you my answer last.
T-Mobile.
Does it sell out?
I
say
Crawford
sells out both.
I was gonna say the same thing. I say they both sell out because the build up is gonna be crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you gotta remember, bro. Every time you drop Spence, he went right over in that corner. That's all everybody gonna keep talking about and how scared Charlo look, man. The build up is gonna be insane, yo. So I think that build up and the hype is gonna build. I think it can get to. I think it can get to the hype of a Spence Crawford fight. I really believe that.
Okay, so everybody's saying T-Mobile Arena, the biggest arena in Vegas currently, 21,000 people, sells out. Everybody say that, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this.
If they promote it right, yes.
Okay, if they promote it, well, you know Turkey involved and terrorists involved, right?
You see the way he's promoting this fight, it's great. So I think it's possible.
You agree, DJ?
Yeah.
All right. Let me give you my experience of going to these fights and attending these fights. My next fight that I'm attending is September 14th. I'll be there for Canelo and Berlanga. Let me tell you something. Now I see why Bud would sit on a camera and say a lot of people don't know shit about boxing. That fight doesn't sell out, y'all.
Why you think it don't sell out?
It don't sell out.
Why?
It goes to the dynamic of black fighter versus black fighter.
Well, yeah,
And
I
it go-
get that, but I mean, the history,
hold on,
that it generated, you can't deny the history that it had generated between them when the after effect of, because everybody was clamoring for it, and I get they may have toned down, but they could build that fight though. That don't mean
But
it
they-
won't sell out. That don't mean it won't
No.
sell out. It ain't like that.
That's-
There ain't no history there, or it's just a fight to see
And
there be
Yeah,
made.
man.
Let me explain. Let me explain to tell you why. Because what my answer is giving y'all an answer to why Earl and Bud didn't sell out. And I'm just telling you, stating facts of me being around a business of boxing, attending these fights. And if y'all know, you know, I ain't gonna say it online, but the background of the arena and these fights, just period, right?
Well,
And
let me
this-
throw
and like
it
I said-
straight back at you, RC. And
Go ahead.
if Mel has a tune-up or gets into 54 and fights one of the top contenders, be it
Say Tim Tszyu.
say Tim Tszyu, right, and washes Tim, right, and then all of America, the States, and the boxing world go, yep, Charlo hasn't lost a step. What are you pointing at?
Okay.
Slick?
Give
What are you
him
pointing at, Slick?
You see that?
what?
That-
Yeah,
that's
Reggie,
what you
got
said.
a question?
The sanctioning bodies, they riding with their asses, bro.
They riding with him. That's fine.
They
That's fine.
promoting them on they shit.
I'm not even
Nigga ain't had a fight no more.
I'm not even talking about that. We just talking just a little bit of the business of boxing, a little bit of Las Vegas, a little bit of how this work out here.
So
Okay.
does it sell out if Charlo comes back and washes an opponent before he defends his title? Does that change your opinion?
You're still missing it. It's not about that, DJ. Guess what, DJ? You can give him 3 tune-ups. He can knock them all out in the first round like Virgil Ortiz. It's not about that, bro. You see, you're looking at it from the fan of, I want to see this fight, I'll buy this fight. Right? Right?
Yeah.
You got to look at it from the business point. What do these two individuals bring to this arena that's going to get the people that, put it like this, and this is the cliche they use in Vegas. How do I get this fight into the kitchen? Like, okay, DJ, you will get excited for the fight if Jermell Charlo start running through the tune-ups. You got Terrence Bud Crawford, right?
Right.
This is the question, though, DJ, in Las Vegas. What makes DJ's wife want to see this fight?
Well, she's
And
not
this is the thing. This is how
I got an answer for that
they
one.
strategically get your wife or your wives to be interested in this fight.
I have an answer.
They don't even know nothing about boxing.
I have a
Name me a commercial Terrence Bud Crawford been on. Wait.
drama. Women love drama.
No. But women love drama, but you gotta get their attention. Name me a commercial Terrence Bud Crawford been on. Name me a commercial Jermell Charlo's been on. And take away Jermell Charlo just had a domestic violence thing where the commercial sponsors don't even want to touch his ass.
Shit, they might pour in just to watch him get beat the hell up just because of that.
So taking it out of sports, I'm just touching on business just a minute. In a huge arena like that, 21,000 seats, going at an average price of $1,200 a ticket. What makes my wife, girlfriend, somebody that gives a little fuck about body shit? Because if we talking Ryan Garcia, I say sell out. If we talking Jake Paul, who don't even know how to box, I say sell out. Give me a reason that these two individuals can touch people that don't know nothing, don't even know a quarter of what y'all know on this panel.
And you know what I'm gonna add to that? At first, originally, I said, yeah, to sell out to T-Mobile, but then now I start thinking about it, dude. They didn't strike while the iron is hot, for one, because this shit should have happened like within six months.
6 months after that, I agree with that. But if they build that back up, if they announce his return and then like announce that fight, I think the build up What garnered that?
Now let me.
Yeah.
I'm about to show y'all some nasty work right now. Let's talk Terrence Bud Crawford. His biggest promotional company where he make the most money from, y'all ain't gonna believe, is Prime Sports Drink, right? Prime Sports Drink, right? Who's the Terrence Bud Crawford fan on this panel?
Shit, you know who they is.
Slick,
Money,
Slick,
nigga.
What's
Slick.
good,
Hold
bro?
on, Slick. You drunk a Prime since
You see the
Terrence
picture?
put that chain on?
Nah, I don't fuck with that shit, bro.
All right, stop. Punch. You drunk a Prime since Terrence put that chain on? The blue one?
You goddamn right.
Oh, shout out to you. What about you? What about you? What about you, Doc? You drunk a Prime?
Hold on, nigga, that nigga punch. He's like, you goddamn right.
Big
Hold on.
facts.
I can't fuck with that shit.
Hey, man, hold on.
Hold on.
I'm looking at a case of that shit right now. In my
Hold
fucking
on. Okay, you got a case. Come on, now. You like Terrence. I ain't gonna say you're a Terrence fan, but you like Terrence. You drunk a Prime since he put that chain on?
Man, I drank that shit once, and that shit tastes like cough syrup. I'm good.
Hold up. Watch this. I'm gonna show you about aesthetics and business, and I'm gonna jump to DJ after this. How many people that bought the Mr. T cereal when they was kids?
Shit, I did.
Everybody. I brought it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Shit was nasty, right?
Yeah,
Oh, we don't give a fuck.
Horrible. I ain't gonna fuck Mr. T was on the
Shit
cover.
was
Nigga.
sawdust, nigga.
It was horrible. That shit was like King
Mr.
Vitamin.
T.
Oh,
How many?
On the
Watch
poster
this.
said,
I'm gonna tell you something else about marketing.
I pity the food to eat this shit.
Watch this. I'm gonna tell you something about how many of y'all thought about when Hulk Hogan got on that TV talking about the 24-inch pythons and say your prayers and eat your vitamins. You was hype.
yeah.
Maniacs out there,
Super hype.
bro.
Yeah.
I need some
Tell me a
Flintstones
bud.
vitamins, mama.
Tell me a bud can stand up against Hulk Hogan or Mr. T when he was in his prime. Tell me if I'm lying.
No,
Because
yeah.
I'm about to tell you, if you put Hulk Hogan in the T-Mobile Arena, the shit sells out the first day. You put
I
Mr. T
get
in there.
that though, bro. But I
World
mean,
famous
like,
icon.
No,
bro.
I'm talking business and why I said what I said.
yeah, I get that
Y'all
part. But
are
I'm talking about to
boxing fans.
yeah.
Hulk Hogan and these other motherfuckers have reached the kitchen.
Yeah, he's up there. The Hulk Hogan and them's up there with like Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather status.
But we talking about the biggest boxer currently would be Terrence Bud Crawford, correct?
Yes.
Bruh, LeBron has, in biggest player in basketball, has reached the kitchen.
Oh, he's the best fighter in boxing, but he's not the most.
I get what you're saying, man. He not on the
Patrick
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Mahomes
He not a Sugar Ray
has
Leonard. That's what
the
you're saying.
kitchen.
He not a Sugar Ray Leonard. I get it.
Let's keep
He's
it
not Sugar
real,
Ray
bro.
Leonard or Roy Jones. Those guys are
Watch
big
this.
girls.
Watch this. Ben Roethlisberger, when he was in Pittsburgh, was a superstar.
You fucking right.
That dude
Guess
garbage.
what? How many rape charges does Ben Roethlisberger have, Punch?
3.
Always.
3 of them fucking things.
Did that fucking
That dude
matter when they were
garbage.
selling out Roethlisberger bars? Them candy bars?
Niggas was calling him Rapersburger until he took us to the Super Bowl that year. And then niggas took that back.
But guess what? On Sunday at 1:00 in Huntsville, what the numbers? How many number 7s you seen out there, motherfucker?
I had mine on.
Yo, that's what I
bro.
mean. It don't sell out, bro, because they haven't reached that plateau.
A lot of people didn't give a fuck. It was wild.
Bruh, you understand it before y'all very eyes. They got a fighter that's saying all kind of racist stuff, saying more racist stuff, saying all kind of stuff again. And this dude is getting bigger than the words he's saying. That dude is Ryan Garcia.
You ain't
Ryan
lying.
has cheated.
This dude's still tweeting, bro. My phone's
That
still
shit
lighting up, bro.
crazy.
He's
Bro,
tripping.
listen to me, fellas,
I
on this
unfollowed
panel.
him, yo. I blocked that nigga on everything.
Listen to me on this panel, fellas. Ryan has cheated. Ryan's first fight back sells out the T-Mobile Arena. Day one.
Yep.
Day one, bro.
Yeah.
Swear to God, bro.
All I'm saying,
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying
bro.
that when I said it would sell, it ain't gonna do no shitty numbers.
No, I just said it doesn't sell out. That's what I see.
And Ryan Garcia got an unfair advantage though. He got like a massive following. Like I said this in one of
Well,
my
that's
videos.
He marketed it, so
If
he
Tank
wait.
and Ryan
Yeah.
Garcia would have been fighting for undisputed, that shit would have did Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather number.
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know what beats Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather in 2024, 2025?
What?
Ryan
What?
Garcia versus Jake Paul.
That'd be ignorant.
Something
That
that's
would
stupid.
be
Would do
ignorant.
that. Yep, you're right.
Yep.
I ain't disagree.
Bro, and guess what? All they're gonna do is play around in the ring.
Yep.
And you know what they're gonna do? WBC, WBA, IBF, every one of them, even the ones coming from overseas, gonna sanction.
That'd be
Well,
so.
no,
I ain't gonna lie. That shit
I-
have me
I-
mad.
DJ,
should be
D,
good.
shout out to DJ. I'm just talking a little business. How this work? I stay in Vegas, bro.
Yeah,
I
I don't
stay-
like your analogy. I'll tell you why. Right? What if I'm hungry when I get home from the boxing and they do reach the kitchen? How am I going to eat, right? I'm going to take my wife there. No, look, shout out to all the women. It's a joke. But, you know, that'd suck if that's what it's for. Yes, women and wives should go to the boxing, absolutely. But I think that if it's promoted, getting back to what Punch was saying, if it's promoted properly and with all the history, even with Bud and PBC, the history there, if they play on that, surely you're going to get hardcores. Because the other thing about Bud and Mel is the casuals know about them. Right? Even the casuals would get interested. Yeah, let's go to Vegas and watch, you know, Bud and Charlo
But I'm
go
saying
at it.
somewhat. But DJ, this is what I mean when I say reach the kitchen. You sitting at home in front of your television. You watching a fight. It's Ryan Garcia versus anybody, right? Right? This is what I mean when it touches the day. Your wife come and bring you a sandwich or come and bring you a beer. I mean, what are you watching? Oh, this guy, Ryan Garcia. Oh, Ryan Garcia. I heard of him. That's him right there? Yeah, that's him in the black and silver shorts. What? Do you mind if I take a seat and just look for a minute? That's
Wouldn't
what they
happen.
going for, DJ.
Wouldn't happen. No talking.
That's what they
during
going
rounds.
for.
And see, another
till
thing
in
that we
between
got to
rounds.
realize too.
Don't talk during rounds. That's why that
Another thing we
conversation
got to
wouldn't happen,
realize
RC.
too is boxing is behind the 8 ball. And all right, check this out. How many motherfuckers is in this chat right now, in this live right now?
5 or
Exactly. Okay, so you can get like a bigger channel, right? They fuck around and have probably like 100 in
Right.
a live, right?
Right.
There's channels out there talking about other shit, like the red pill blue shit, like Kevin Samuels, right?
Yeah.
Where them motherfuckers got like shit, 12,000 motherfuckers in their live every day,
Right.
killing it.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So if you look at those aesthetics right there, look, boxing ain't that big. So it's gotta be
well.
the
To compare to
perfect
that
shit.
though, you gotta remember, see a lot of other channels. I'm gonna tell you where the how can I put this? Where the fault lies. Like when it comes to blue pill, red pill, shit like that, and all these a lot of other channels outside of sports, primarily, it's always a lot of controversy, right? And controversy is in your face every day. Hell, it's on your phone. Hell, you watch it even when you don't want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Whether somebody get beat up or whatever, right? When it comes to sports, it's more of a niche thing. So I agree with you that boxing is at the on the back burner, but it's in the back burner of sports. Like
You go to one of these motherfuckers.
you got. That's what I'm saying. So like you got commercials that a football player ain't gonna be on, but you got commercials using all the other sports as references. You understand what I'm saying? For instance, it can be a fucking State Farm commercial, and they got a football player in there being goofy. You get what I'm saying? Baseball do the same thing, and it ain't gotta have no professional sports player in it. It's just the fact that now we looking at State Farm commercial, and the dad is coaching Little League, and it's the fact that it's baseball. You see what I'm saying? Boxing doesn't even have that. You see what I mean? So that's why I believe it's in the background. It's just in the background, period, all the way around. You go on ESPN.com right now. You got to go find boxing, but UFC is right there. So everything's in the background. That's why I like, and I ain't trying to sway this to Turkey or nothing, but that's why I like that he involved with him making those type of commercials that he's making for the boxing matches and things like that. You get what I'm saying? But until then, they could sway a deal with a major network, though. Boxing is always going to be in the shadows. You understand what I'm saying?
Get this though. I'm a boxing fan, right? And I just paid $60, bro, to go into a motherfucking Kansas City Chiefs training camp just to watch them train live.
Right.
$60. And guess what? I'm a die-hard boxing fan. So $20 ain't shit. There's fights that happen that I'll be on Stream East like a motherfucker. I don't pay for shit.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. It's public.
They charge you $60 to watch the Chiefs trains, man. They are
Hell
raping
yeah.
over there, bro. You know what we pay to watch the Steelers train, bro?
How much?
$15.
Defending champ. They're the defending champ. They're the defending champ.
Even when they won the Super Bowl, we still ain't only paid $15.
We're champions. We're champions. So once you become a champion again, then we can talk.
Oh, say again. Say it. I'm about to say, oh yeah, what? We won that. We won that shit like 5 years ago. 5 years ago.
Hold on, Pip. Who runs the AFC?
Nah, it's a little longer than 5.
Oh, the last time we won it was 2008.
Yeah, I was about to say it's a little longer than 5.
Yeah, the last time we got out the first round was like.
But hold on, Peter. Who runs the AFC?
It's been bouncing between us, the Bengals, and the Ravens, bro. In the AFC.
But we beat y'all all the time, bro. So who wins the AFC?
We can all agree on one thing: that Green Bay going to the Super Bowl, right?
Hell no.
Come
Stop
on, bro.
playing,
Nah,
bro.
fuck that. Come on.
Stop
Love
playing,
ain't
bro.
there yet. Love ain't there yet.
Stop that, bro. We going,
he
bro.
ain't even trying to sign the contract they gave him.
Yeah, they did. He just signed for $240 million, 4 years.
But hey, man, I had just wanted.
This is an AFC conversation. Grown folks is talking slick.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. We're gonna be there, bro. We're gonna be there. We gotta be on the back burner.
I'm calling it right now. 913 AFC Championship, Steelers, Chiefs, baby. Watch.
Hey, bro. I just wanted to throw a little touch of business in there for DJ and everybody else. Hey, y'all can get back to regular scheduled programming. I'll comment and I'm here. But as y'all want to say, Bud is the biggest thing since sliced bread. That's why I'm just giving people a little substance for when Bob Adams said, I gotta buy 2 holiday Hollywood. But when I lost, I'm tearing Bud Crawford.
Man, he missed his mark with Bud. That was that part. Saving him from his friend.
Bud has to have someone with a mouth slit.
Bud Mark.
That's the only way.
Listen, it ain't just that. You got to have a dance partner. Everybody had that guy. You get what I'm saying? That catapult them. That catapult that is.
I don't agree.
Well, except Brian, bro, and Jake Paul.
No. Because he's saying people on the same panel. Tank can't fight nobody. Tank just fight trash. But that boy sell out every arena he go to.
Yeah, he do. But he's
come on now. You got to come with that one now.
He had a machine. But we talking about homegrown boxers, bro. We ain't talking about riding the coattails of somebody till you get seen enough and then everybody following. We not talking about that. Every boxer usually had a mark. They come up, everybody see him like he dope. When he gonna fight this guy? That dude kept him away from Pacquiao, bro. If Bud would have beat Pacquiao then, Pacquiao would have been a household name.
I agree.
And Bud was gonna get 10 million.
That was his mark.
30.
Yeah, that was his mark, and that's what stopped him. And
okay, now let me ask you a question though.
Bob stopped.
Let me ask you a question. I got a question for you and the whole panel. Say he would have got on and fought Pacquiao. Next fight, he struggled. He bad. Oh man, it looks bad. What happened? That Bob Aaron fault?
No, that ain't Bob's fault. But what you mean? But you talking about a what if though? That's the whole point. That was the chance to make him that star.
That was gonna put him in the
that was it. And every boxer usually has that guy. Like, okay,
that was the passing of the guard.
Right, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's why everybody want to see like Boots fight Terrence. If Boots beats Terrence, that put him on the top of the fucking world.
Yeah, he's automatically the man.
So going with what you're saying. Okay, Bud he had Pacquiao, but he had Errol Spence. All right, let's just say that, right? The one everybody wanted to see. Right. So this fight here coming up in a week and a half is gonna let everybody know what's up. He can't struggle at all. It was
No,
telling.
no. He has to fighting this guy. He actually in 154. He has to make a splash.
Gotcha. That's all
Like
I
he
want to
always do anyway.
He has to make a splash.
Man, DJ been
Not
trying to
only
get in. I
that,
want
he
to see what
got a
DJ talking
sell.
about.
He got a sell to show that you fighting the guy with 10 fights. So everybody there, bro, is gonna be for you. Just to keep it fair.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit now.
There's some
Don't do
people that
that.
actually
This
believe this
fucking card
Marimov guy
stack,
got a
bro.
chance.
This start, and I just left California yesterday.
Well,
They all there
yeah,
for Pitbull, my nigga. No, don't do that now. This is not Bud's fight. This is Pitbull's fight. Don't do that.
Yeah.
They are going to see the 5'1" Mexican. That's geek. They coming to wreck shop.
That's
what they about to go see.
They coming to see the Mexican Mike Tyson. They is not coming to see
so
Bud.
overrated.
The Bud take
They
these
gonna
numbers.
be there to see Bud too, bro.
But come on, dog.
But Pitbull is gonna bring out, East LA all day.
And I'm about to tell you something else now. I'm about to tell you something else now that's gonna take his shine. Guess what? I'm about to tell you something else gonna take his shine. And it's fucked up for Bud. This real fucked up for Bud. Nigga, we went here to see the boxing. This Eminem first concert of 2024. That fucks him up. So no, we not taking none of these numbers for Terrence. Nigga, you ain't stand on your own. Eminem helped you.
Oh, stop that shit. Stop that shit. Hell no. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. That's like motherfucker see just showing up to a motherfucking boxing match, see who you gonna walk out with. No.
You know how many people You know how many people went? You know how many people went to the Super Bowl? You know how many people went to the Super Bowl to see Rihanna,
bro?
When it was in Phoenix,
bro. You could say that shit. You could say that shit if I would let you have that. Goddamn me! But at the end of the day, if ain't nobody in that arena after the concert, then fine,
bro.
But if all the people still there,
that's all the way cap.
Don't do that.
You can't say that. You can't say that. I'm just saying.
The zone gonna make you true. Gonna make you some truth. Don't do that shit,
bro. You can't say that.
There's gonna be some people that's gonna be leaving, bro. Don't do that, Slick. Don't set that shit up like that for Bud. Don't do that. Nigga, Eminem number one in the nigga, Eminem broke a fucking Spotify record.
Event, bro.
Yeah, he bought a Spotify record.
I'm definitely there for the whole
He gonna be there,
Eminem
but
broke a Spotify record, nigga.
Yeah, he did, but I'm saying.
He took Taylor Swift from number one.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
nigga, it's Eminem now.
I know it's
don't do that shit.
It's Eminem. But are they gonna be there after the concert?
Definitely Eminem.
They gonna be there after the concert to watch Bud. So you can't take that away from them.
Don't set that shit up now, bro.
Stop it, bro.
You did that. Remember, you did that shit, Slick. You did that shit, Slick.
Man, I can speak in confidence. They gonna be there. Ain't nobody leading that motherfucker. They got motherfucker gonna be there.
After being there all day long.
Hey, GMT.
All day long.
GMT.
No, ain't nobody gonna be there that damn long. All them fights. They gonna show up like last week. What the fuck is Bellagio? Oh, you said Mark Major ain't gonna be no.
No, what Heavy just put? He gonna be at the Bellagio.
Oh, that's what's up. 9 through the 12.
I'm about to say it like this.
That's
if
what it
Turk
do.
is smart, he'll put Eminem before the Pitbull fight.
I'm starting to think you need supervision.
I think Eminem going to perform before
I could agree with that, bro. I would agree because that's a co-main event.
Like, I don't think they're going to have fights and then stop the fights, have Eminem perform. I think Eminem going to perform before the shit starts in the opening.
Eminem ain't going to. I think I word of that already. Eminem is going.
He's going to stop the fights, have M perform, and then start the fights back up.
That's what Turkey did. Turkey did that last time.
Let me ask you a question, and it's kind of a history test too, though. Do you think when Don King had the Pointer Sisters, motherfucking James Brown, motherfucking Isaac Hayes, and all these motherfuckers and carried them all to Africa, bro, was niggas going to fuck with him or was they going to see Ali Foreman?
They were going to see Ali Foreman.
Playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, they was going to see Ali Foreman. But guess what? That was in Africa. We're in Los Angeles, where I can see Bud on television. Eminem doesn't perform like that. He don't even tour anymore. This is a one and you're done with Eminem.
bro.
Eminem
That's
is a
gonna get
hard
his
ticket.
numbers over the top. I'm just saying. Nigga.
It's gonna
Well,
help,
just
bro. But
saying.
he's saying it like they
He
just showing up for
to fix it. I'm
He's
just
saying
saying.
it like the only reason they
No.
going sales because M
Let
there.
me correct myself. They are not just showing up for Eminem. I'm just saying, don't set Bud up. If you put Eminem before the main event, and you gonna say, "Oh, they gonna stay," and they paying that goddamn camera around, he's gonna leave it. I'm calling in. I'm taking that leak, and I'll be like, "Oh, shit, Slick, look what you done did."
Nah, I think M gonna come out.
I don't think so.
Go ahead. What you say, DJ?
I'm just asking RC if Eminem reaches the kitchen.
Oh
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Eminem reaches the kitchen. Man.
Yeah, he
Everybody on the
reaches the
panel will
kitchen,
tell you in America, Eminem.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah. But I mean, I think he gonna go out before Pitbull though, because that's how Jid did when he had Jid. Jid came out before the co-main event.
It would be wild to bring him out before the main event though. That would be like cutting it a little too close. So I think it would. Yeah, co-main event because M might turn up the crowd. They would be winded out by the time it's time for the fight. Have no energy left.
Yeah, man. Look, man. We'll watch the highlights of this other bullshit. I'm just saying, bro. I mean, I'm hoping, bro. I'm praying they put M on a little early, like before Pitbull, because man, this ain't gonna be good.
I think that because that'd be dumb, but because when I think back when he had Jid at that one fight, he came on before the co-main.
I'm just saying, don't set him up, bro. and we ain't gonna do this. We ain't giving all them numbers to Bud. We not. The card is stacked. The card is stacked. We can't do that.
You buying a boxing ticket, bro. You're not buying a concert ticket. You can't do that, bro.
If you would have, I know you don't follow football like that. They had the Super Bowl in Phoenix, Arizona. Rihanna was the halftime show, not the last one with Usher, the one before that.
Right.
Them people was all on the internet saying, we going to the Rihanna concert with a football game going on after.
My nigga.
That's the Super Bowl. You disrespectful motherfucker.
She give every bitch a motherfucking nickname, bro. She's like, yeah, I want to go so we can go see Riri. Bro, I'm like, damn.
Bro, they messed over all football fans when they put Rihanna as the halftime show.
Damn.
Beyonce turned the lights off at one of the halftime shows, nigga.
Hell no.
Bruh, don't tell me what a big artist want to do to a sports show. You will find out how people feel about boxing. You put that guy with Slim Shady on there. I'm telling you, bro.
Well,
you better set it up smart.
I think he is, bro. I think he gonna fill that motherfucker up.
I don't think they would put Eminem before the main event. That would be ludicrous.
And watch this, y'all. Here in LA. What if that boy bring out Dr. Dre?
It's a big addition though. I mean, it's a great help though. Shit.
He bring out Dr. Dre. Guess what?
That's a great help though.
Bud, take the raps off, Bud.
I ain't mad at it though, man. I mean, shit. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I mean, the card's stacked in a motherfucker though, but to add additional motherfucking entertainment for the price that you paying, shit, I ain't mad at this shit.
Hey, Rob. Hey, man, not Dr. Dre. He bring out Kendrick.
Ooh. Oh, that'd be gangster.
Oh, yeah. Guess what? Hey, Bud, take the raps off. To say you're gonna reschedule, you got a stomach ache or something. It ain't gonna work.
That'd be dope.
It's like what Punch say. He gonna drain the crowd.
Yep.
It depends how long the set is though. If it's a full-on set, hell yeah. Ain't nobody finna stay there for no full-on Eminem set and then watch boxing. I think it's gonna be like 2-3 songs.
But Slick, when you knew Turkey to go half-ass?
No,
Jid only did. I think Jid did 4 songs.
No, he's gonna do a full set, bro. I looked into that. He's definitely doing a full set.
He's doing a full set.
He just dropped the album 2 weeks ago. He's definitely doing a full set.
Full set, lighting and sound.
Garbage.
Guess what?
That's cap. The album was tight.
You set him up, Slick. So guess what I'm looking for now? Thanks to Slick, I'm looking for people to get their ass up and leave.
Damn, bro. But no, for real, man. He ain't got nothing on that, man. He gonna perform some old shit. That shit was garbage.
No, he got a new album. He just dropped 2 weeks ago.
I know the album was garbage.
What?
Hey,
crazy,
man.
GMT.
It's a ripoff,
Man.
bro.
It
Man, I'm a
definitely
big.
Slim Shady.
I'm
That
a
went
big.
hard, my
Hey,
guy.
I am a big hip hop fan. If you
And
think
was
I'm bullshitting,
spitting on there, man.
now watch this shit. Now watch this shit. He dissing a bunch of motherfuckers on it, which he's known for doing. But and this ain't just the way the conversation. But anybody know the album T.I. versus T.I.P.?
Yeah.
It's a
know
direct
that.
fucking carbon copy of that album. Him arguing with his alter ego.
Nah.
It
But in a way
is.
cool-
It
in a way
is,
more
bro.
lyrical
It's the
way,
same
bro.
thing. It's the same thing as T.I.
Way
T.I.
lyrical way,
same
way more
thing.
lyrical than the way Tip did it.
Nah, man. Nah, man. This dude blaming.
That's an endless debate, bro. Nigga, I don't never.
Man, I just think Bars is coming back, bro.
Them was bars on that album.
Bars coming
That
back,
1-3, he
but
wasn't spitting bars on that
I
album.
don't know, bro. It was all right.
Yeah, it wasn't
DJ.
trash. You said trash, bro. It wasn't trash.
Shout out to
Right.
DJ. We not giving Bud them numbers. Sorry, Bud.
Yeah, we are.
You need to
You
stand
gotta
on
give him.
your
You gotta
own.
get. He get paid off of it.
Man,
You gotta
Bud
give it
put
to
on a
him.
spectacular
Your
performance.
own.
You gotta
Everybody
give it to
wanna
him,
see
bro.
What he gonna do next,
You know
bro.
what you are,
Looked
Bud?
great last
You
time.
can't.
That's all.
You
You are a
cannot take away for that,
WBA,
bro.
WBO title encore for Eminem. That's what you are.
Nah, nigga, we want to see
Stop
Bud,
it,
bro.
bro. Stop it, bro.
We want to see Bud, bro. Facts,
No,
I'm
we want to
excited.
see Eminem come back and
August
do.
3rd can't
Hi,
come
my
fast
name
enough, bro.
is. My name is.
Fuck nah.
Bud, that's
Hey
just
man,
gonna
I
be.
just
That
realized
shit's
something
gonna be
though.
cracking for
What's
Bud.
that?
Guess who's Magnum coach?
Oh boy, what's his name?
Joel
The left eye,
Diaz,
Joel D.
nigga.
I hate to call him left eye, bro,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm talking about, bro.
Don't do him, bro.
I can't remember his name, bro, but that just
You
popped
like
in my
left eye,
head.
nigga.
Left eye,
Left eye.
bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. He coached Timothy Bradley into a
Yeah.
lot of good shit.
Yeah.
So this is a good smart coach.
Yeah.
Well, the good part
coach.
about half the people that been left after the Eminem concert, they gonna see Bud struggle. But he gonna win though.
my
Shout out to
God.
Bud.
Bud gonna go in there and
I
put in
can't
some
wait.
work, bro.
Oh, I can't wait. Struggle. Remembering that. That's
He gonna go in there and put some
Bruh,
work in, bro.
I'm just saying, Turkey just overdid it. You ever had to go by somebody's house for 4th of July or New Year's and they just bought too many damn fireworks?
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you
Penny
what's
popping
gonna
all
happen
that
though,
nice
bro.
shit.
Motherfuckers is not showing up until probably midway of the fight before M come on, bro. You gonna start seeing them trickle in, bro. That's what's gonna happen. Cause that card stacked. You got all the
most people
fights,
ain't gonna show up till
all the
the
motherfucking fights, bro.
We're gonna be turned up.
Yeah, niggas and motherfuckers is not finna sit there all day in the heat. It's outside.
No, I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Is y'all gonna watch
I
on
am.
television from
I
home?
am. I'm watching the whole fuck. You already know I am, bro. I'm watching the whole
Let me ask y'all
thing.
a question though. The grimiest fight on the card, Andy Ruiz versus Big Baby. Who wins?
Oh my
This
god.
the grimiest fight on
I think
there.
Andy win
Two
that.
fat lazy niggas that don't even want to box.
Andy
or-
gonna win that. Andy too quick
Both of
for
them.
Big Baby, bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Andy
sit back
still
and
got
laugh
his
at it,
hand
but
speed,
somebody's
bro.
definitely
He's gonna be
getting knocked
too
out.
fast for him.
I like the other Big
Who
Baby
you
fight.
got?
The other Big Baby fight looked better.
Yeah, the other Big Baby fight better.
Yeah, he fighting Bacoli.
Way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fighting Bacoli.
Jared,
Yeah.
Jared Big Baby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wish they fixed the poster. I don't like how they just look like they just stuck him on there, bro. That shit look whack. Like he ain't even part of the poster, bro.
All I'm telling you, Punch, DJ, Nine, Slick, bruh, man bought too many fireworks, dog. Like, bruh, like the lighter don't even work no more, dog. You still got like 8 bags of fireworks, bro. What we doing, bro?
Yeah, man. I agree. Hey, no, I agree that it's a lot going on in that fight. He trying real hard to make a big splash. You know what I'm saying? But
That's
like,
gonna be a spectacle.
it's a
got me
it's a lot
excited,
going on, bro.
I'm excited for that, man. I don't think it's too much, man. I think boxing needs this injection.
the only reason M is there so he wants to sell out.
That just shows his power, man. Slim Shady.
He wants to sell out, man. You know what I'm saying? So
But
that's
you
the
know,
real
you
reason
You
he's
can't
there.
give Bud that, then. You can't
When
give it to Bud.
You know,
When
Then
you
remember
flying
M
to
walked
Vegas,
Bud out, so M's probably gonna walk
It's
Bud
the
out.
help,
and get
bro.
niggas geeked
It's
up
the help.
again. Remember that got everybody
Big
geeked
Bud
up and
helping
walked
you.
out with Bud. Even niggas that didn't even respect Bud was like, oh, he walked out with M. That's tight. You know what I mean?
But I'm just saying that, bro. I'm just saying, Big Bud helping you, dog. You don't need Eminem.
And you do know that's the first person Eminem ever walked out,
man,
right?
fighting Magic
Yeah,
Mom.
I remember
Yeah,
that,
bro. That's meaningful, bro.
I just
Bro.
don't. I don't think that fighting a guy that
How you gonna do a contract
nobody
on my fight,
knows,
man? You know how
bro.
pumped I be, man. Buzz geek right now.
You know what I mean? That card needed to be stacked.
Well, I'm saying is this, and I'm just speaking from a casual standpoint.
Because like
You set this standard that high, you can't fall. You gotta keep every fight you got, the rest of your fights, bud, gotta be this big. I'm just speaking on it. Because I'm gonna tell you something.
I think that honestly, I think this is a trend that because who I was talking to, was it you or Nine when I was explaining that, you know, he didn't do nothing but take Triller model and he just carrying it on. He just polished it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He just polished it.
That's true.
And you know what I mean? And I think this is just a trend that he's gonna keep going. Like I said, it started with Jid. Dude floated down, just came out of the Jumbotron out of nowhere. The Jumbotron turned into a damn stage out of nowhere. And he let him do his set. And I think it's just something that he gonna keep going on with his events. You know what I'm saying? Because as he say, he wanted to be looked at as events.
Now, as a promoter, he looking at the big picture. He looking at, man, this motherfucker gonna sell. I'm putting everything on it to make it sell.
So what he did,
unfortunately, though, you know how like it is in Vegas, man. Like when you fly out to Vegas, even if you flying out to see a fight, it's kind of hard to want to spend a whole day at one place,
right,
doing one motherfucking thing, though.
Right.
So I mean, that is a point, though, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't saying they gonna stay for all them. Man, man,
Right.
I ain't said. That's why I said they gonna be coming in like the fight before him. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be some diehards there.
Think about
in there, but it ain't gonna fill up until about then.
If I had tickets to this fight, I'll be up in that motherfucker like Santa, like a little kid just meeting Santa Claus for the first time. That's how excited I'd be, nigga. I'm there for every fight, every moment. I'm absorbing every fucking instant of this. I'm gonna be doing that at home, watching it on TV. So I can imagine how these niggas gonna be feeling. So
I mean, the event hard. I mean,
it's going. I don't think nobody leaving. I'm calling cap on that, RC.
I don't think nobody leaving after no M. But I'm saying, I just think they gonna start showing up late like they do all the other fights.
For the fight, watch. He ain't gonna have everybody ready to leave. Everybody gonna be pumped, even more pumped for the fight. Watch.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. That's what it is.
For real. And bro, it's gonna be a big event. It's gonna be a fucking success. And Crawford is finally getting the shine that nigga deserve. But hey, yo, I gotta go. My wife is giving me the evil eye, fella, so I gotta get up out of here. You know
That's what it do. That's what it do.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. GMT.
All right, Miss Punch, man. Don't niggas come back on here with a black eye, man.
My niggas, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Hey, people in the chat, come fuck with me. Punch drunk _412. I gotta get up out of here, niggas. Hey, RC, you're cat, nigga. I'm out.
Hey, bro. he taking my motto of starting and shout out to Punch.
Oh my
God!
For
those listening, that's Punch with a C.
Yeah, with a C. Don't start, DJ.
That nigga, bro. Hey, man. Hey, that nigga be having me rolling, bro. For real.
Oh my God, DJ. But
hey, real shit.
But no, I think it's big. I don't think this is a hurt for Bud. I think if this is gonna be the model going forward, because if you think about it, it's Top Ranks meets 1980s Al Heyman. Just mush that shit together. You got the music, I got the fights. Let's get it all, baby. Let's do it the right way.
Or 70s Don King.
Yeah, for real, for real.
That's what this remind me of.
Shit, but Don King was in fucking wrestling and everything though, bro. Back then in the 70s.
Don King promoted the victory tour with the Jackson 5.
Yeah. Shit, he once started the boxing in WWE. It was WWF then. What was that boxing he had fight Andre the Giant? Peter Cohen or whatever the fuck his name is. Conan Peter or some shit. Mm-hmm. That shit ended up turning into a brawl, like a real one. Cause he hit Andre Giant for real. He was banging on the top of his head, bro.
You know what
all the trainers had Don King jackets on.
You remember what Don King said he got the idea from?
What?
Rocky 3 when Rocky fought Hulk Hogan.
Damn.
Out the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You got that idea.
Rolling around in my head, Slick. Is that Andre Ward and Bud interview?
Shit.
Oh, man.
Right? Where Bud goes out and he says, well, for all of those promoters that didn't believe in me, we'll give you a ticket on my undercard.
Yeah. He said some good shit in there, but he had some shit in there that bothered my ass. But at the same time, he had some good shit. You know,
Hey man, my favorite part of it
his
is he's like,
logic is weird.
when he asked Ward, would he come back from 100 mil? He like, I gotta pray on it. He said, yeah, your punk ass gonna pray on it
And
and
your
say, yeah,
God,
God told me to
yeah,
make
he said your
100 mil.
God. Hell yeah, but that dude Andre did say he said I got some offers. They ain't no honey, but he come back and fight, bro. That'd be crazy. I'll be honest with you, man. I don't know.
And he's just like 34 years old. He's not really not that old.
Yeah.
Andre Ward. Hey, he that old.
All them injuries though, man, is what made him
his
just
knees
like,
and
I
all
gotta
that
go.
shit. Yep.
Yeah. So you haven't really given us your take on the whole Canelo Benavidez situation.
What kind of situation?
Benavidez, well, he's decided to stay at 175. You convinced that fight never would have happened?
What, that him and Canelo?
Yeah.
I'm thinking he is at 175 for a reason. He's willing to go to 168, which he has said numerous amount of times. And even Jose Benavidez, his dad, has said he'll go back for the right fight, which is Canelo, of course. But I think he wants to get up there to either get undisputed or to fight Dimitri Bivol, which beat Canelo, to put more pressure on which call, because he's gonna be like, you see what I did him, and he couldn't do it. So you know what? Imagine what I'm gonna do to him if he
I
get
can
that.
see
That's what I'm thinking is Benavidez' thing, because at 168 he has nowhere else to go. Huh?
Has he got a chance of beating Bivol?
I don't know, man. That falls into Nine and Slick's wheelhouse. I don't know. I'm just giving you logic in what the avenue he's going, and the reason why I'm giving you that, DJ, is because he's locked up at 168. He's boxed in. He has nowhere to go. He has nowhere else to go but Canelo, and Canelo's not giving him a time of day. So what he's gonna do is, I'm gonna jump a weight class, beat somebody that you couldn't beat, accomplish something that you couldn't accomplish when you jumped up here, and possibly may mess around and get undisputed up here. So I'm really going to make you look. See, his whole existence now, and I'm not going to do a long spiel on it, is to embarrass Canelo now.
Yep.
And that's what I'm coming from, DJ. That's all.
Yeah, I can see that. My only concern is if that he puts enough pressure on Canelo and Canelo agrees to the fight. I think that Benavidez is at a huge disadvantage, because I reckon that there'll be so many weight stipulations and rehydration clauses that Benavidez will lose all of his God-given gifts with his power and size and bits and pieces, and he will just be a shadow of himself.
Possibly.
That's my only concern.
Yeah, it's possible.
If Canelo's really worried about it.
I mean, but you got to think about this. If they do fight, it has to be for a belt. And if it's for a belt, I mean, if 168 is the weight, give it a take. Now, I think David Benavidez would be a fool if you fight him at a catch weight. You don't want to do that. Yeah, that make room for all kind of weight clauses and all that other jargon. Right. You got to fight him for a title. See, that's how Javante gets around all the other stuff, because a lot of times he fights, it's not for a title. You get what I'm saying?
The other question I've got for you that you, sorry, I'll let you finish. Keep going.
No, I was finished with.
So, Nine and I pretty much agree, or we suspect, that PBC is cleaning house with all their old fighters. What's your thoughts on that? Like, when you think about Mel coming back out, Errol, like he's got an old stable.
Yeah, I mean, I think the proof is in the pudding with that. Look at all the old fighters that's coming against new champions. Errol Spence, Fundora, new champion. Danny Garcia against Laura. Laura's a new champion. Jermell Charlo is coming to mess with everybody's the favorite of Terrence Crawford, beginning WBO and WBA August 3rd. Jermell Charlo is coming out of nowhere, and it's really going to ramp up August 4th and beyond to mess with Terrence Crawford, a new 154 champion. That's what Al Haym is doing. I mean, Nine is definitely correct on that. what you're doing is upsetting, what they call it, upset the apple cart.
Mm-hmm.
And what that does is still make Al Heyman relevant with his old fighters. See that? You see, the old fighters have the name and the cachet, and it's so crazy. A lot of these fighters still sell. They still gain attention. Like, look at Slick's thumbnail. Jermell Charlo back? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? That right there is gonna get somebody that, wait, Jermell Charlo back? Like, they don't follow boxing at all. They scrolling on YouTube. Oh, Jermell Charlo back? Let me click on and see what he's talking about. See what I'm saying? That's what it is. So he is kind of correct in that, DJ.
So what happens after, though? If he cleans house and gets all those blokes off his books, what's he got left? And where's PBC in 12 months' time? What's your thoughts?
That PBC doesn't need to continue after that. Continue.
Oh, really?
It's almost like what Al Heyman did with the Budweiser Superfest. He also has a network. He also has a network. See, this is what you got to understand, DJ. You got to understand the history of Al Heyman. Al Heyman started a huge touring company. It was called Al Heyman Promotions. Some of the biggest R&B and pop stars in America from the years of the late 70s all the way to the early 90s. That's very profitable. Went all around the country. Stadiums. So with some of the biggest names. Guess what he did?
Beverly and Mays.
Bobby Brown, New Edition, Al B. Show, Keith Sweat. But guess what? He abandoned it. Whitney Houston, Michael Jackson, he did them all. Prince, he abandoned it. Guess what he did after that? He started a
city.
He started a TV show, a TV network. I'm sorry. After he abandoned the concert thing, he called it Bounce TV.
Yep.
Guess what? It was popping when it first started. Nah, you can catch Bounce, but it's down there in 100 channels of your networks and stuff like that. They still got some old shows like reruns, rock. I'm talking about old Good Times. They got stuff like that on there.
Shit is in syndication like a motherfucker.
Syndication stuff, Martin. That's what's on the Bounce Network. A lot of stuff that it was a channel called UPN, Moesha, the Parkers. All that's on Bounce right now in syndication.
All old
TV shows. At first, when he first started the Bounce Network, DJ, it was all new shows. I remember there was a show with that dude from Minister Society. What's his name? Odo. He had a show on there with his little family. LL Cool J had a show. Remember, he had a show in the house. I think it was all kind of. It was nice and fresh. Guess what he did, DJ? He abandoned it. Now, after that, guess what he got into? He got into boxing. And he got into boxing with the biggest name in the game. And it was Floyd Mayweather. And guess what he did? He ran his course with that. He had new boxers. All that stuff. Guess what he's doing now? It's running his course. And he's on to the next thing, my man. And that's what he does, DJ.
You're a locust, man.
He plays with something to get enough money and get enough prestige to be like, look what I've accomplished. And after they accomplish it, boom. Like I say, some of the biggest people in the world, they got some people that collect things. They collect artwork. Man, I'm not going to stop until I get me what name me a good artist. Something. I'm gonna get me a
Eminem. Fuck it.
I'm gonna get them both a great artwork, and then once they accomplish a piece from that art, guess what? Man, you don't collect no more. Nah, man, I don't mess with that no more. They just got some people like that. I may be a basketball card collector, a football card collector. Guess what? Once I get Walter Payton, once I get John Elway, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady card. Rob, you don't collect cards no more, man? Hell no, man. I get what I got. I got Tom Brady. I got such Let's get all that there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's Al Heyman. Al Heyman just do it with networks and sport and entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to go no further, DJ. He did his thing. This was the first. DJ, understand this. This guy was the first one to have a contract with NBC, CBS, and Fox, all major networks in the United States of America and the world. Nobody has had that but Bob Arum with ABC. well, which is now Disney.
It was
But he
Disney,
was
right?
the only one.
Disney.
But guess what? That was only once a week. That was on Wild World of Sports.
Yep,
He done
Saturday.
burned through so many networks, bro. So
He
You're
burned
the
all
only
that
one,
money up.
RC, that I've actually heard talk about that history and take that,
Yeah.
approach to it all. That's quite interesting, actually.
Yeah, if you want to do the history, start Al Hammond. If you type in Al Hammond, you're gonna see Budweiser Superfest. It started in 1979. I think it started with Patti LaBelle, Gregory Hines. It was just a lot. It was top performers. Whitney Houston that went through it. Bobby Brown, New Edition, Albie Shore, even artists Ashford and Simpson, Mays featuring Frankie Beverly. They all went through it all throughout the 80s. All throughout the 80s. I mean, Gerald Levert, the Levert, OJs, everybody you could think of.
He
They even
still
had the
owes some
Four
more money.
Tops. Yeah.
What do you? Have you got the memory of an elephant? How the hell do you
Hell
remember
yeah,
all
you
this?
do.
I was born in
Hell yeah, you do.
1978, and guess what? Always wanted to do, because guess what? I used to ride in the back of my mother and
There's
father's car, and guess
Let
what
me
I
tell
hear?
you, the best models come out of 1978. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
This is the thing, though.
Nah, 77, 79, and 78.
Bro, check this out. Guess what I used to hear all through the 80s when I used to listen to the radio when I was in the back seat. My mother and father was in the front seat listening to the radio. Coming to the Louisiana Superdome, Luther Vandross, Anita Baker, New Edition, all these people on a revolving stage, Frankie Beverly and Mays, all brought to you by Al Hammond. It's the Budweiser Superfest. Get your tickets now. I've been hearing about Al Hammond since the
Coming
early
to the
80s.
LA Forum in Inglewood, California. Same shit.
Bruh, coming to St. Louis, Missouri, the Budweiser Superfest. It went all through the country, bro. And you would hear it as a kid. And I hear my mom, I'm going to that concert. She'll call all our friends. We going to that concert. We going to see Luther
They had
Vandross.
Hattie LaBelle on there this year. I'm
We
going.
going to see Teddy Pendergrass. Let me tell you something, DJ. My mother, when I was a little kid, my mother and father, I'm talking about 83, 84, used to get dressed and bring me by my grandmother for my grandmother to watch so they could go to a Al Hammond concert.
And did they give you a Mr. T cereal?
Yes, they did. It was a bunch of teas in a bowl. And look, let me give you a little more game. DJ. Guess what I used to say before they leave out for the concert? Y'all gonna bring me something back? Yeah. And guess what they'll bring me back? A piece of gum.
Some gum. This dude's stupid, bro.
So, bro, Al Hammond been doing this for years, DJ. He's not new to us in America about boxing. We was like, what? He in boxing? Damn. So when you hear about Al Hammond events, because, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I've been to top rank events, PBC events, Golden Boy events. If you want to go to an event, I'm just gonna say that like this: an event, go to a PBC event. It's like not even a boxing thing, because he takes all that history he's done with concerts and music, he brings it into boxing and make it an event where you got to dress up, you got to wear your best outfit, you got to wear everybody's looking at you, your best jewelry. You get a haircut. I mean, you got to look to the best of your ability, DJ, because you're at an event by Al Hammond.
So what do you make of all the PBC supporters throwing their toys out of the cot as soon as Turkey sort of said, look, we've got agreements with Top Rank and Golden Boy now? Like, I've come across a few different sort of shorts and there's some PBC supporters in there that are just spewing. The toys are out of the cot, the dummies on the floor, they're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know the history that you've actually just sort of explained to me? Because if they did, they'd probably understand, right?
Well, what you call those people that's upset about Turkey Al-Rashid and they're true PBC fans? It's all about upsetting and I'm just gonna say this on the channel, and no offense to nobody. Oh man, they doing a brother like that. Those were the people were doing it because they seen a black man in control. Just to keep it all the way real.
It's a play off of the racial tensions in America, man.
Yeah, that's based off of just like Nas said. Not only it was an event by Al Hammond, not just when you say Al Heyman, you were saying it was a black man.
It was like a black
And
man finally winning.
right. And that's the people that's upset about it. But guess what? If they true boxing fans, they'll get over it. If they casuals, they're gonna be casual.
Right. Hey, I think this for you, Rob.
Mhm.
I don't know what the abbreviation stands for, but it said Al Heyman Budweiser Superfest IFYKYK. I don't know what that means. Emojis. Then it said 1.7 WBLS, 9.87 Kiss FM. Is that down there?
No, that sounds like New York.
Oh,
That sounds like New
okay.
York.
Okay.
Yeah. That probably was
Shout out to L. Lee.
if you know, you know. I think that the IFK, if you know, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't hit with that.
Yeah,
abbreviation
that
shit,
was
though.
probably a play on.
If
Remember
you
when
know,
you
you
said
know.
coming to the New Orleans
Yeah,
Superdome?
New
And I was
Orleans.
like,
Yeah, he was coming to
Inglewood.
the New York
Oh, if you
City
know, you know. Okay.
Madison Square Garden, the Budweiser suite. Right, he was everywhere, bro. He
Yep.
was
I
everywhere.
got you.
Shout
I
out
know
to
what
him,
he
bro.
was
That
talking
mean, you know what that means? That means shout out to you, bro. You old enough to understand, dog.
Mm-hmm.
That
This
was
the same
before
play.
internet.
He about to run off on the plug, man.
That was before internet when you used to find out about stuff on the radio.
Facts.
Go ahead, man.
If you was about to abandon a business and run off on the plug, would you invest in new talent?
And he hasn't invested in talent. None.
So what
None.
happens then to Mayweather Promotions if he was looking to
Shit,
possibly
that's
do
his.
his next?
Yeah, that's his. So if he want to keep that going, he can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he keep it going.
that's Mayweather's. That's his. He just funneling his business through PBC
Al Heyman.
and Al Heyman.
Yeah.
They just that once they gone, they gone. But what I want to know is when he do leave, and if some of these cats keep boxing, they still sign to him.
Yep.
That's
He
a
still
retirement
he
plan,
can
man.
sit at home and still collect a check, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
You gotta give him his 5%.
So what happens? See, I hear a lot, or it's familiar to me, is probably a better term, that you're always in a pretty good position if you want to sever ties with an employer. So let's not make it about PBC or Al. If you can prove that their management or your employers actually costing you money by not giving you opportunities, how would that work in the boxing space over there in United States? Like if I was I don't know, take Keith Thurman for example, and I don't want to make it about PBC, but say, oh look, you haven't given me a fight for 12 months, 2 years. I've had all these opportunities. You advised me against it. I'm not earning anything. Is that a strong enough cause to go to court and sever your contract?
No.
They severed all his contracts are ironclad.
Yeah.
Because you got to remember, this is something else I need to educate you about. Al Heyman, DJ. Al Heyman graduated from Harvard Law.
So I don't necessarily want to make it about PBC because I'm not a PBC.
Well, it's like that.
Okay.
It's like that with Top Rank too, though. You had
But
Mikey
to add to
Garcia.
that, though,
You had Mikey Garcia that had to sit out for 3 years because he couldn't get out his contract. Tried to sue, couldn't get out. So he said he had to sit out for 3 years to wait out his time on his contract.
And guess what, though? To add to that, though, too, every time a PBC fighter sits out, it's a medical thing. So that's a counter argument right there. You wasn't medically cleared, so how can you even say that I didn't give you an opportunity? Notice that, though. It's always, that's why I call it the PBC medical plan. That in itself is Keith Thurman, shoulder injury. Earl Spence, car wreck.
I got a good one with
Garcia, emotional incidents and shit. That's ironclad. You wasn't stable enough to fight, so how can you tell me that I'm not giving you fights when you're not stable? Now, he's probably advising these motherfuckers to say that, allegedly. You know what I mean? But that's his cop-out. That's why he's telling them to say that. He's real good pimping, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I got one after 9 finished.
Go ahead, brother.
What you explain to DJ is kind of Tim Tszú's situation currently.
Yep, the medical
Because
plan.
Tim Tszú kind of went rogue in fighting on the 22nd of September or 21st, whatever that is. He went rogue. That he went against the advisement of Al Haymon.
Right. Because Al Haymon's not a promoter. He don't have the power of a promoter.
He ain't got no power over it. And what's going to happen is by him still owing Al Haymon that other fight, guess what's about to happen now, DJ?
Yeah, so I've sort of been doing a little bit of close watching with what's happening in that space. And the thing that actually really surprised me is there was a whole series of Twitter conversations when Lubin pulled out injured to Nine's point. But in amongst all of that,
and that was
Turkey Al-Sheikh, right, to Tim, I'm still waiting for you. So I don't know whether No Limit have found themselves between a rock and a hard place trying to honour a contract, and I'd like to think that most Aussies want to honour a contract with PBC, or they got Riyadh season knocking on the door and saying, hey, look, you know, we saw the public response to you and Virgil fighting. We'd like to do that. What do we need to do to support you getting out of whatever obligations that you're in? So it'll be because, you know, there's some rumours saying that he still will fight Erickson Lubin come December.
Yeah.
Just to get it done.
Think about that, DJ. Just think about that 1 second. Just say that to yourself once again. I'm about to give you something to think about. Think about that 1 second. For 1 second. He's fighting who in December?
Lubin,
right? Lubin, right, DJ?
Yeah. Well, apparently.
Guess who he was advised he was going to fight if he would wait? He was going to fight for a belt for the winner of Fundora and Earl Spence. Now,
where you getting that from?
me off.
I haven't seen that anywhere. Is that insider information?
That
right before your eyes, bro.
No, it was right there for the taking. Because remember, Fundora even said it. Oh yeah, I'm fighting Earl now, but the winner get Tszú gonna get the winner. Both of them said it. Earl said it and Fundora.
Yeah, that did.
Before, watch this. Before he went rogue. Now you pissed them off. Now guess what you went from now, DJ, for pissing Al off. You go from a title fight to a title eliminator. You see the consequences of playing with Al Haymon?
Vindictive as fuck.
Yeah,
see the consequences? Because watch what Al would have did. Not only Al could have said, you know what? You lost the WBO. Guess who the new WBO 154? I activate Bud to fight you if Earl and Fundora don't fight you. I'm not doing none of that now. Guess what you're doing? You're fighting my other dude that's in my doghouse, Erickson Lubin. Both of y'all gonna fight for title eliminators till I feel like you feel like.
Hold on. I had to come back. Hey, RC, I got a question, bro. I had to come back, bro. I had to come back, bro. Hey, RC. Why you keep hyping up Al Haymon, man? That nigga is the devil in the shiny ass suit, bro.
Al Haymon. I'm explaining Al Haymon to DJ.
Fucking hater, yo. He blew $1 billion playing fighters who don't deserve it over budgets and shit, bro. Amazon like, we ain't giving you no motherfucking money for fights, nigga. We just watched you $1 billion, bro.
Punch. Nigga, I agree with you 100%.
On the throne is done. That nigga is fucking Lucifer in disguise, and everybody know it now. He hate on all the best fighters. He stopped all the big fights. Fuck Al Haymon.
I agree with you 100%, Punch. I'm just explaining it to DJ.
Hey, hold on. Blood just dropped the mic on you, bro.
I know, but I was in the middle explaining to DJ, when you piss Al Haymon off and go rogue, you get pushed to the back. Everybody know, and DJ can attest to this. Everybody know Tim Tszú is supposed to be next in line to fight Fundora again or fight for a belt again, right? Pretty much, you lost your fight on a cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
He told him, DJ, you know what? I don't want you to fight Virgil Ortiz. I'm going to make up an injury. Watch this. I'm going to make up an injury because this fight is too high risk, low reward. You beat him, good. You beat Virgil. You lose, I can't do that with you. You
Can't
got 2
help you.
losses in a row, right?
Yep.
DJ?
He doesn't have to do anything with him because he's only got 1 fight left on his contract. And
Well,
shout out to Actually Punch, because there is a prime example of passion, right? It's not what it is, it's passion.
There we go. With that.
But you gotta put Al in the equation. And trust me, I'm not trying to prop up Al. I'm really not, y'all. But what I'm saying, you gotta keep Al in the equation because yes, the man signed to Al Heyman. He fights on Premier Boxing Champions. We're talking about Tim Tszyu, that is.
Gotta
And
hold his
he's
feet to the fire with that.
and
bro.
he's still haven't fulfilled his contract with Al. So guess
But
what's
you
gonna
signed
happen
that
now?
contract. We didn't sign it for you, bro. You signed that contract.
You signed you and No Limit signed that contract with Al. Just like
Yeah.
Without a
Fedor,
rematch clause.
huh?
Yeah, that was dumb.
Without a rematch clause.
That was dumb.
Well, I'm gonna say this now, and this is when round Vegas they had a verbal rematch clause.
They had a what?
Verbal rematch
Well,
clause.
yeah, that's bullshit. That
Where
doesn't
you know
count.
how that works.
Right.
And we're talking about Samson Herkowitz. Shout out to Samson. He was on the channel May 5th. Go back and watch it, y'all. If y'all have missed Samson. Samson was on the channel and he
Yeah.
was spinning. He was spinning like he couldn't spin no more.
Swear to God, bro. He didn't want to answer
Because
shit right.
DJ, if you remember that live, I had Tio in there. I asked Samson myself, man, when Fedor getting in the ring? Well, you know, he is injured. You know he's injured. We kind of looking like the end of the year, but maybe. I'm not sure.
Right. With every word he was trying to take a step back so he could run.
So if he come back and try to sue him like you was asking D, like, yeah, he ain't getting me the proper fights that I need. Nigga, you was injured. That
Right.
trumps off.
So
And yeah, it's probably fake.
Wasn't really
Y'all think
about
it's
suing
decent?
him. It was more about just getting released from the contract so that you could, you know, entertain other opportunities that you might
Yeah,
not be getting.
that,
And
you
look,
got a
it-
medical.
He
let's
can now. He could go fight where he want to fight through No Limit. He ain't got
yeah,
nothing lined
he
up. He ain't got
can, but
but I mean, it's just gonna upset like
consequences.
it's consequences
If-
to it.
if he pays the percentage to PBC in doing that, is that enough to honour that final contract clause
Nope.
that says you still
Al
I
owe
don't
got
want your
one?
money.
Yeah.
I don't want your
Don't
money. I want to
don't
fight.
want it. Right.
I
That'd
don't
be the
want your money.
thing.
I want to fight.
That was the thing
Well, see,
with
there's
Mikey
the danger.
Garcia.
If you get injured again, right? There's another 2 years that you're actually down the ladder. By the time you get healed, get another fight, and then fulfill your contract, you're just going backwards. So, wow.
But DJ, this gonna help you along
Hold
because I
on.
know you're.
Hold on, this is a key point. I think just went over DJ head, but the point was like he's with No Limit. No Limit can keep him busy, but No Limit they partner with PBC because they can't get him those necessary fights. You see what I'm saying? Like they needed
in the
Al to get
US,
those championship fights.
Championship fights.
Glenn Jennings explains it in previous interviews. And I don't want to confuse the issue here, but Glenn Jennings explains that the partnership with PBC is more about the broadcasting partnership than it is about the actual promotion. So Tim Tszyu needs a platform in the US to, I suppose, broadcast his fights.
Mm-hmm.
And with the history that Glenn Jennings has got with the PBC going back to Costa Tszyu days, that they still have that working relationship. But with boxing and particularly the 154 division now just absolutely turned on its head, like it's exciting, even with Mel coming back, let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
At the 3 years, it's still exciting for Mel to come back. You got Virgil's come up, Errol's come up, Bud's come up. I'm assuming that Boots might be thinking about it in due
He
time.
gonna come up.
yeah, it's an awesome division, but I'm just wondering whether signing for convenience, perhaps, particularly with Fondora and Tim saving that first ever Amazon card, that some of that isn't sort of recognised to give Tim the opportunity to meet that contract and open him up to other opportunities.
It's not. It's not. I'm about to tell you why, DJ. That contract with Tim Zufandora failed horribly. Horribly. Horribly.
How so?
There was bad numbers. Bad. I don't even think they broke 35,000 pay-per-view. Bad.
Yeah, but that was always actually expected, I think, because part of it was Tim building his fan base. A few of the hardcores and bits and pieces. His first fight was never going to be massive. He needed an opportunity to build his fan base somewhere, and shout out to PBC and Amazon for supporting that. But the idea was that Tim wants to be active. He fights minimum twice a year and prefers 3 times a year. But the first time he goes over to the US might be the first time in the last 2 or 3 years that he's only been able to fight once. So he's just been stalled.
Look who he did business with, though. He did business with a.
He was trying to put a strap on him. That's what he wants.
Once a quarter. They fight once a quarter, bro. And guess what? Yeah, they gonna play these little bullshit ass games. Historically they played these bullshit ass games. And for a fighter, you say, well, damn, it's good to have powerful people like that in my corner. But then it turns around and bites you in the ass like this.
That's what No Limit was thinking. Like,
yep,
he can give us the platform. He has access to the belts. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what they were thinking.
But I'm gonna say this, DJ. Watch this. I'm about to give you the hardcore truth of how this gonna work in America. Say you was running. What's it? You said a guy named Glenn Jennings with No Limit.
Glenn Jennings is he's got his own sort of company. He's Tim's manager and his promoter is No Limit.
Okay. Say you Glenn Jennings, and you have, of course, by him being management, he's promoted by No Limit. They're affiliated with No Limit. And Glenn Jennings making the calls to America to get the title fight, right? You're calling Samson Herkowitz or Al Heyman. You want your rematch, right? Right? You call it. And you Glenn. You not with people. You trying to go around Al. You don't want nothing to do with Al. You want to do this yourself, right? Hey, hi, I'm Glenn Jennings. I'm trying to get this fight with your fighter for your belt. We just fought such and such. You know what they're gonna tell you, DJ? When you with Al, for the last 3-4 fights, I see you with Al with Tony Harrison. I see you with Al against the other guy. I see you with you not with Al no more. You know what you're gonna tell me, DJ? You trying to do this independent. I'm with No Limit. I'm such and such, such and such. I'm trying to get the fight myself. We got a venue in Australia. We got money behind it. The government gonna do this and all that. Well, you know what? Call me back when you have Al Heyman on the phone. Click. That's how America works.
Blackball.
I don't give a damn about No Limit. I give a damn about a Glenn Jennings. I know you for being with Al. And that's who you're going to be associated with until further notice. And you're not going to get any fights with Eric Salubin, nobody else, unless you call or have Al Heyman call and tell it's okay to negotiate with you.
And let's be clear here. I've got no vested personal interest or otherwise in just throwing shade at PBC, but would that be the same if well, take Virgil, for example, right? He's with Golden Boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Glenn rings up Virgil's manager, whoever that is. It says, hey, look, can we organise something?
Oscar De La Hoya.
Is Oscar his manager or his promoter?
Promoter.
Well, this is promoter, but that's the one that's going to get the network and set up the fight. Yeah. It's Oscar. Managers are just people that make calls because boxers in the gym training.
And contract review.
The promoter's gonna go to the manager with the offer.
Right. Exactly.
The manager's gonna talk it over with the fighter.
So
It's like a
if
chain of
you No Limit, you have to call Oscar.
So would you get the same response though? That was my question. Not
You're
who
damn
you
right.
bring in.
You're
Yeah.
damn right. I can't touch Tim because that's a violation. I could get fined for that. I can't
So
touch
that's
Tim.
We had the Muhammad Ali Act over here with
Right.
boxers.
I can't make no negotiations. I can't do any dealings with your fighter because I'm under the impression what you need to fax me or email me is your severance of PBC before I even talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
If not, click, hang up the phone. That's
But
what
really
Oscar
what
wants
you're
to say.
saying is it's actually not about PBC. It's the process that is mirrored in any promotional company. It'd be no different. That same conversation going to Top Rank or Golden Boy or Queensbury. You have to follow the process.
Exactly,
Yeah.
DJ. Because what it is, the process is not to cut you off. The process is this. For me, last knowing, you can tell me anything you want on the phone, but I have to give the courtesy call. Bud talked about it in the interview. All these promoters got each other's number. I have to do the courtesy call to Al. Hey man, Tim and his people just try to call and make a fight. Y'all could? Everything cool? I can do it? Nah, man, he owed me another fight. Hell no. All right, cool. I thought that. All right, thanks, Al. You have a good day. That's how it's got to go, bro.
Right.
So does that change if you're actually representing a request from Turkey? Because I actually haven't asked you what you think about the Turkey.
Turkey moved different. Turkey moved with the money. Turkey is going to call Al, Oscar, all them big Bob, Aaron. He called it all of it. Hey, how much is going to cost me to get Jared Big Baby Anderson on my card?
Right.
That's going to cost you $5 million. All right, you got $5 million going to be wired to you in 72 hours.
Right.
See, he got the permission from the promoter. That's how Turkey moves. See, what you're trying to say with No Limit is trying to call and make a thing around a promoter that No Limit is affiliated with already, which is being PBC. See, Turkey can't call Jared, if you get what I'm saying, or his manager, Jay Prince. He can't do it. Turkey have to call Bob Aaron.
The promoter.
Yes.
And in turn, the promoter calls the manager.
Right.
Exactly.
It's a chain of command.
So do you think that Turkey's going to be good for the sport, RC?
I mean, as long as people getting paid, I mean, the money is which God. But see, this is what's scary about American promoters. You may have given Al Heyman $5 million for Pitbull in August 3rd, 2024. You call Al Heyman again? That's the team. You call Al Heyman again, DJ, it's 25.
Because now you
see, that's one thing about promoters. They get greedier.
They keep on running them numbers up.
They're going to run it up.
That's the problem.
You ever had somebody, DJ, tell you gave them an offer? Look, bro. They may say, DJ, I'm going to give this for you for $10. Nah, man, I don't know, bro. I can't get it for $5. Nah, bro, it's for $10. Hey, well, bro, I'm going to holler at you tomorrow. You come tomorrow, it's $20. You sure you don't want it now? Anybody ever DJ that before? DJ?
You haven't seen me haggle overseas for coins. I wouldn't wear that shit. I'd be straight onto them and say, look, $5, take it or leave it, or I'm going up the road and I'm getting it for just out of spite. I'll buy it for $6. I'll buy it for $6 off your competitor up the road.
And you know what they'll tell you in America? I'll see you tomorrow. You'll be back. I got that work over here.
Right. Mark Wynn said, but just an advisor, that's what y'all keep saying. Yeah, that's how he get around the Ali Act, bro.
But yeah, DJ, that's how it's gonna be. He's gonna get a certain amount for Pitbull this fight. If Turkey wants anybody else off PBC for the next one, it's gonna be more. And it's gonna be more. And it's gonna be more.
Can you buy out of your contract? So for example, if Tim wanted to buy out of his contract, or No Limit wanted to buy out of their contract with PBC, is that an option for him?
Only way you can buy out a contract, your fighter gotta be losing.
That's what I was gonna say. It gotta be it depends how valuable you are.
Right.
I can allow it. I can allow it. But if you good, I ain't letting you out that contract. Like I said, Mikey.
Tim Zoo too good, bro.
Mikey's waited 3 years. He could have bought. He tried to buy his way. He sued and tried to buy his way out of his contract. Bob said no. He said, "Fine, I ain't fighting." He had to sit 3 years.
Tim Zoo too good, DJ. He can't. You good, man. I can't let you go.
Well, is he too good? We don't know yet. We hope he is. But what happens if, would a conversation happen that if PBC was to support Tim and No Limit getting another title shot, would that title shot come with another clause that says, well, if we give you this, now you owe us another fight again? Like, does it just keep getting kicked down the road until they're done with you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck, that's ruthless.
Mark Wynn said, if Heyman has a heart attack and die tomorrow, knock on wood, what happens then? Whoever he has signed to take control of what he got going on.
I'm gonna say this. DJ. I'm gonna say this, DJ. They knew Devin Haney was gonna beat the piss out of Caboose. They knew that. That's what they made him do. Sign for three fights. Not just that one. You gonna sign for 3.
Yep.
And guess who did that? Not Al Heyman. Bob Arum did that.
Mm-hmm.
And not only Bob Arum did that, he passed it along to his friends. Peter Kine and what's your boy name with the glasses?
Lou DiBella.
Lou DiBella. He made him sign to all 3 of them.
All of them got a piece of that pie.
Y'all remember what I always say? It's the difference between somebody eating with you and somebody eating off you. So these guys that have these alliances and these allegiances to these fucking promotional companies, you stupid as fuck. Because I don't think it is really though pimping. The fighter's the whore at the end of the day. No disrespect. And I fought too. So I understand exactly what's going on. But they just pimping you. They gonna make sure that they trying to run up the money as much as they can so they can get a higher percentage.
Now I'm about to raise your eyebrows, DJ. Not only that happened to Devin Haney, I'm about to tell you something that happened on a public negotiation. Remember what Oscar told Shakur Stevens, if you want Zabir? What Shakur had to do with DJ?
Well, Oscar's not a good actual example because the bloke runs his mouth before his brain's connected to it.
They all do the same though, bro.
That's how they run business.
That's how they run business, DJ. Oscar said, if you want Zabir, you got to sign to be for 3 fights.
Yeah.
I get you a title shot and you win, and then you just run off with the belts and shit.
Oh.
And I ain't getting nothing out of it.
I gotta eat off you.
I gotta eat off of you for more than one. Man, I need more than one plate.
That's what Bud was telling you in an interview with Andre Ward, DJ. All on the same, bro. No matter who you go.
I'm actually going to give Slick back his bloody life. Sorry for hijacking it, Slick.
No. Yeah, y'all good. You good.
Guess what? Guess what? Eddie Hearn do the same thing. You don't resign with him? Guess what mysteriously happens, DJ? You pop dirty.
You ain't lying,
That's kind
bro.
of it.
That shit
Actually,
bullshit. McCaskill.
Either you resign for multi-fights. Yeah, but he did it to Alicia Bumgarner too.
Run that back. Hang on, Arsenal. Run that back. Eddie Hearn did what?
No, it's it seems like it's a matchroom thing. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. It's like a matchroom thing, bro. If you don't want to resign, all of a sudden they just like pop dirty, bro. Like it's like an ongoing thing. It's always around their contract. McCaskill had put it out there like, yep, you don't resign. Guess what? You gonna pop dirty. And she was mad about that shit because she was like, I believe Alicia because when my shit was almost up, she got threatened with it, right? You'll never be able to box again. We'll make sure type shit. And then the powers that be, that's when she had a fight coming up. They made her apologize, bro. Like she did a half-assed apology. You could tell somebody made her do it, and then they made her write a formal, and it was totally different, bro.
Apologize to who?
To them.
To Matchroom.
Eddie Hearn and
You can
Matchroom.
look it up.
Eddie Hearn and Matchroom, yeah.
Look it up. Swear.
Conor Ben
Eddie's
contract
just
was
got a
up.
silver tongue, has he?
Conor Ben contract was up, and he was talking mad shit to fucking Eddie that last fight.
To Eddie Hearn.
And all of a sudden he popped dirty.
He popped dirty.
Alicia Baumgardner contract was about to be up, popped dirty.
And guess what?
That apology, though, it's about the paper trail.
Now watch this.
Record apologizing.
Right.
Now watch this, BJ. Follow this. When Conor Ben resigned the matchroom, when Alicia Baumgardner resigned the matchroom, when Jessica McCaskill resigned the matchroom, the pop dirty went away.
So did. All of a sudden, Conor could fight in fucking Florida and all sorts of shit like that. Shit wild, bro. I'm about to find that shit too. Watch.
All of them dirty, bro.
That's it.
Every last one of them. You get by your fighter, but don't get by their promotion. Because 9 out of 10, the promotion is fucking the fighter. Unless you got like an ultimate company man. Like a Pacquiao, he was like the ultimate company man. They even asked him after his fights, man, hey, who you want to fight? I leave that to my promoters and blah, blah, blah.
Bob Arrow.
Yeah.
But guess what? If you are an entity as of No Limit, maybe a great entity, maybe great. But if you need that exposure, you need that network, you got to sign your life away, bro. You have to. Mm-hmm. I don't care who you go. You go to Bob Arum, ESPN. You go to Amazon with PBC. You go to the Zone with Oscar. You go to the Zone with Matchroom. You gonna sign your life away to get that exposure.
Especially if you want to go global.
Look, she said, it seems like I have been just shaking up for the last couple of days. Everything I said was 100% untrue. But this shit was
When
wild.
was that? After the apology?
Yeah, this is the apology that she had. The second apology she did. She had wrote one, then she did a video one. And the video was where she was like sounding real serious. She was real shaking up. But she was on another podcast and she was letting it out. She was letting it out. Like they do dirty, they do this, and the third. Well, they jumped on her quick because they was finna cancel her last fight.
Hey, not to cut you off, Slick, you check out what Ellie said in the chat.
Yeah, I was looking at that as well.
Blackball and Don King, that one.
Yep.
They should.
It was a time where they was cheering that Don King was over with.
Yeah.
On YouTube, I remember them videos.
Yeah, kept too many fights in the house. Business stuff, person. Yeah, 100%. That's the greed part of it, man. It's one thing to have your own stable. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bro, at some point you gotta have crossover fights, and the crossover fights is the ones that the fans really want to see. You have your best, and I have my best, and that's what you see Turkey doing 5-on-5. I want your best 5 versus your best 5. You know what I'm saying?
This one for DJ. I got some homework for DJ. DJ, check this out. Guess who killed Triller?
Hang on. Let me go and get me pen and paper.
You got it.
This is what I do, RC. I'll prove it on camera. I'll get me pen and paper.
Slick told me. I probably was gone when he showed that. I got some homework for you.
Yeah, and see, you say Hearn immediately contacted Rick Ramos, which is her manager / husband, over the matter, and it made her apologize. This shit was wild, bro.
How would you like the response, RC? Would you like it in dot point? Would you like it in essay form?
No. This is for common knowledge. This is strict common knowledge. Triller had went into the first bid. Triller, they had went into the first bid of Cambosis. Teofimo Lopez. Triller. That was the one they was doing fights. They actually did the fight of Mike Tyson, Roy Jones Jr. They promoted that.
Oh, so they're a promotion company, are they?
Well, no, used to be.
It's like internet network / promotion.
It's spelled TRILLER.
Yeah, I got that bit. I just didn't know who they were. Right. So
Okay, yeah,
Triller.
but they were gaining traction. They were what we say in the United States getting motion, right? They got into the purse bid of Cambosis versus Teofimo Lopez. As you know, Teofimo Lopez is one of the biggest fighters on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
They outbid Bob on that fight, right? Everywhere they was trying to put that fight, Miami, New York, all this, they was having problems, right? Turned out that Triller had to let the fight go because of money problems or any other kind of problems they had, right? But before they let it go, they were paying Teofimo Lopez a $7 million purse, biggest he ever had. I think it's maybe triple what he ever had, right? Bob
So what
Arum,
did
I
they
got,
do?
huh?
They won it at purse bid.
They won the purse bid with Cambosis versus
So yeah.
Teofimo Lopez. That what
Yep.
Teofimo Lopez had was allegedly what they call that? He was undisputed. That's what Teo was saying. He's undisputed, right? I think
Mm-hmm.
he's just coming off the Loma Chico win, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have Bob Arum on Slick's channel. I interviewed Bob Arum outside of the T-Mobile Arena. This was the Deontay Wilder Fury 3.
Yep.
He said, I am getting a coalition together to stop them bastards.
Yeah.
They're messing up the sport of boxing. And I guarantee you by next year, Triller is going to be a memory.
It
Right?
was.
Who,
That's what
Bob said
happened.
that or Tio
But
said that?
no, Bob Arum said that. He said that to me. We got it live. You got to go in Slick's archive, or maybe Slick can email it to you. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
After that, Triller had some kind of money problems because they were trying to get it together in New York. They was headed all kind of places, right? Having money problems. The whole thing behind it, DJ, Bob was making calls at every arena they tried to put it in. He said, if you stage this fight, you will never see a top ranked boxing or no other boxing promotion there ever. Right? So they couldn't put it nowhere. They even got to the point where they wanted to put it in Europe. Don't forget, Bob Arum owns Sky Sports over there, and he has European connections. He called his people in Europe. You stage this fight, you televise this fight. Anybody that even work cameras, they'll never work in the boxing ever again. That's what Triller had to do. They had to bow out and give the fight to the next person on the purse bid, which was Eddie Hearn.
Yep.
Right? Guess what happened to Triller after that? They dissolved.
Dissolved. They went back to
Bob Arum
the boxing side of it.
single-handedly.
The boxing side of it.
The boxing side. Yeah, the boxing side of it. Bob Arum single-handedly dissolved them.
So
the whole boxing promotional company.
Yeah. And they had broke rules. He could have went hard on them because they was poaching this fighter. They tried to steal Teofimo from him.
Yep, because they said they're gonna make Teofimo promotion.
But instead of suing them, and he could have got all that money, he said, I'm just gonna get rid of him. And he was on it, and they knew it was coming because I remember what else he said? He said it should be a law for new promoters jumping in the game thinking they know something. He said
they gotta have experience.
They gotta have experience. You just can't.
He said they don't know. And this is his words. They don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they doing.
They don't know what the fuck they doing touching other fighters that's under contract.
Yeah, because they had messed up a lot of shit between him and Teofimo. Because they were gonna give Teo what, $9 million or something like that.
$7
million, and Bob wasn't paying them that much. And he was like, I'm going to Triller. And then Teo started talking big shit about Bob. And Bob, we got Bob on video too, boy. Bob showed his disdain for Teo at the time, bro. Rob asked the player, he said, what Teo, what you got going on with Teo? He said, oh, this and third. And Rob said something. He said, I'll make his ass go to 140.
Yep.
Like he did not like Teo after that.
140.
Yep. That shit was crazy. He was like, I'll make him go to 140. And then he asked him about Big Baby Anderson. He got all nice again. He was like, oh, yeah, we gonna keep him busy. He gonna fight twice a week. But you mentioned Teo, oh, he was pissed. He was
I wonder
pissed.
how many potential superstar boxers have walked away from the sport just not wanting to get into all this sort of craziness.
Andre Ward.
I was just about to
Right.
say that.
Yeah.
I didn't
Andre walked
I was just
away
about to say that.
clean. He walked away
Because that's
early
when
and
Goosen
clean.
was. That's when
Oh,
Goosen
really?
through the promotion
Yeah.
promoters was on.
Yeah, he went through his shit though with his promoter. He sat out, then he died, then they had to work that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back, won his tirade, became light heavyweight champion and all that stuff. And then he said, you know what? I done did it all. I'm gonna go ahead and quit. And he quit. He quit on top. You know what I'm saying? Hall
This
of
was
Isn't
Fame.
right
that
after the
Baltic?
Super Six too.
Yep.
Right after the Super Six, he sit out for like a cool little minute.
Yep. He went through some shit when it was enough for
Yeah,
him.
two Goosen.
Yep.
Goosen too.
And Goosen died while they was in court.
Yep. And then they got
Matter of
tied
fact,
up.
that's Joe Goosen's brother who
Yep.
had that
Right.
shit.
And then he
And
got
Tom
tied up.
Brown's brother-in-law.
Yep. All unconnected. And Tom Brown is who owned PBC.
Promoter for PBC.
Well, promoter for PBC. But you know what I'm saying.
And before that, it was Lou DiBello, but they fired him because he tried to make the Anthony Joshua Wilder fight.
Yeah.
And then Dubella ran to Bob.
Yep. Went to Bob.
I was on a chat like months ago, and nobody didn't believe me. Well, it was one particular guy on here that didn't believe me, and I'm like, bro, I sent that shit to Slick the next morning.
Hell yeah.
Like literally, they fired a promoter for trying to do his job.
Do his job. He had got $50 million.
Slick, I think that L. Lee is giving your channel a bit of a rap here.
What are you saying?
That you actually.
Shout out to you guys having the real boxing conversation here. Bob Oscar was crying before now. They got to come under the flag and swore Turkey out of the sheet, Daniel Peter Conahan and running by. Yeah, in a sense. Bob always gonna win. You can't get up. Let me tell you something. Don't nothing lie lower than a snake. So you can't get up under him. You can't. He gonna always be on top. I'm telling you. He owns Sky Sports. That's why you had to give him a 12-fight deal. Now for his Golden Boy, shit, they just inked the deal. Like we with you.
I got another one for DJ. You remember when Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya went to court?
You picking on me? Don't make me come over there, RC.
You remember? That's some homework for your ass, bro. That was the biggest fight before Bob Arum versus Mikey Garcia. And watch this, DJ. Guess who Oscar De La Hoya's lawyer was that helped Oscar De La Hoya get the hell away from Bob Arum? Guess who his lawyer name was?
If you tell me Al Heyman, I'm going to actually call through this fighting.
It gets better than that. Steven Espinosa.
Oh.
Yep.
Come on.
That was Oscar De La Hoya's lawyer that got him away from Bob Arum. That's why Bob Arum. That's why Bob Arum and Steven Espinosa to this day cannot be in the same room.
Yep.
You can't find this shit in a Mr. T cereal.
They all he said in a Mr. T cereal. But they all connected somehow, some way.
Bruh, Bob Arum and Steven Espinosa cannot be in the same room to this day. And you know the trip part about it? Steven Espinosa got Oscar De La Hoya out of one of the worst contracts at Top Rank and got Oscar De La Hoya independent. Guess what? You would think Oscar De La Hoya would be, oh, that's my guy. He helped my life out.
Right.
Ain't stand him.
Yep. They'll get along for that money, but friend-wise, fuck no.
So that's more homework for you. Check out Steven Espinosa as the lawyer.
That's why they call him the rat.
I'm not doing homework on that.
That's why they call him the rat.
Now they call him the weasel.
The weasel. Yeah, the weasel.
The weasel. Yeah,
that's
what Conor McGregor called him, wasn't it? During that bloody.
He been called that forever.
Oh, that's what everybody call him.
That's what everybody call him. They call him that. That's his name.
But guess what? That's his story. Steven Espinosa is the only attorney that defeated Bob Arum.
Right.
Only one.
And Bob gets his way.
He the only one that beat the Sneak.
Bob owned Vegas. Believe that. Bob will buy dates just so you can't get nothing.
Right.
For real. You think you finna set up
Oh,
something?
he just
Oh
put a
no.
phone call in. He put a phone.
Aren't top,
They trying to get what? What?
aren't Top Rank starting to have a bit of a clean out with their executives, some bits and pieces? Rumor has it, like, and they could be
Downsizing or something. That I saw that somewhere too.
well. That the new brigade starting to push out the old brigade.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's Bob? Bob would be 98 in the shade now, wouldn't
Yeah,
9-4.
he up there.
He
He up
9-4.
there, and they don't know who want to keep it going.
he? We lost
So,
Norman.
Yeah, his phone probably died. But they don't know who. What I was reading was they don't know who, if knock on wood something happened to Bob, who will keep it going. So, and they've been in speculations of Bob selling it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, it went to market 18 months ago, from what I understand. Top Rank.
I'm not sure.
I'm
not
not. Yeah, I'm
sure.
not sure about that.
Oh, well, now I've got some homework for you boys.
Yeah, you ain't lying. I ain't sure about that.
I'm
If
pretty
anybody
sure
robbed
12
hear
to
about
18
that, because
months
that'd have
ago.
been that should have been out
That would
everywhere.
have been all over Vegas.
That'd have been out
I ain't hear
Vegas like
about
it
it. That's
ain't
what I'm
shit.
saying. You got to check your source on that.
Yeah, for real. Because that's huge.
Like I say, word have it, Bob dying with Tyrone, bro.
Right. Because goddamn me, why would he make this 12-fight deal? You know? But I will say this though, where there's smoke, there's fire though. It makes sense to pull back Loma and you make this 12-fight deal.
Loma a motherfucking stud, bro.
I've
been mad at him. Well played, Loma.
He gonna get paid more with the Turk than he would with the Tank fight. Because he wasn't even gonna make more than
It was too
I
convenient.
thought Loma trying to let them boys unify. That's what I thought. Loma trying to get his shit in one swipe. That's what I thought.
I'm with DJ. It's mighty fucking funny though. The minute that shit come out, then no, we good. You get what I'm saying? He just a couple days before that shit.
Well, what did I say? 5 seconds, but yeah, it wasn't. There was only a couple of days between it.
Yeah.
Loma's not ready, and then 2 days later, Turkey comes out and formally announces his partnership with Golden Boy and Top Rank. And I thought, well, like you say, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? No such thing as a coincidence. So, look, I'm still standing on my box and saying that Loma's on the precipice of retiring. It's just
100%.
what bag against who looks the best for him.
Right. And
you know
on a
how
Turkey card is paying the most.
You know how I look at the Loma and Tank fight? Just say, for instance, you've been on your job for like 10, 15 years, right?
Mm.
And every week you be like, hey, man, can I get some overtime? Can I get some overtime? And they say, nah, man, you can't get no overtime. Then finally, here you are. You a step away from retiring. Fuck, who we know, man, like the motherfucking cake and it's in the break room, your retirement cake. They give you your little plaque and your watch. They got that shit ready. And then your supervisor walks up to you and say, yeah, man, hey, we going to write you up, bro, if you don't take this overtime. Because this is your last day. You be like, what the fuck? Nah, nigga, I'm cool. Nigga, I'm walking out this motherfucker. I don't want that shit. And that's Loma. He been begging for this Tank fight for forever. And never got it. Now he like, man, shit, I'm on my way out, man. I don't give a fuck, man. If I feel like it, yeah.
I know people call it a duck. I don't call it a duck though, bro.
It ain't no duck.
I have a way,
stud,
and ain't no. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't no deep
talks
like
right
that.
Now, you press pause right now, and sorry, Rob, but it is what it is. Who's going to the Hall of Fame? Loma or motherfucking Tank? Loma's in a situation now where he don't even need Tank because of his resume. He's got. Would y'all agree that Loma has a better resume than Tank?
Think about this though. This kind of shit's on y'all sport. Shout out to boxing. Y'all let a nigga in the Hall of Fame with 18 fights.
Well, it ain't just that. You know what I'm saying? It's his region. It's not just that. It's his region and his amateurs.
He won a title in his second professional fight.
Right.
That's Hall of Fame one shit right there.
Right. And then on top of this, his region and how many amateur fights he got.
Didn't
So
he-
it's not
didn't he
like
achieve?
it's
just count.
Didn't he
yeah,
achieve
yeah.
undisputed, the quickest ever,
Yeah.
Loma?
Yeah.
Amateurs count. Let me steal this from Floyd
No,
Mayweather.
no.
You're
What I'm
Jackson
saying,
Mason.
no,
And
not
You're the
you taking it
he's
champion
too
of the
far.
running with it.
show.
You taking it too far. No, what I'm saying is based on his region because that's why he has that many fights. You understand what I'm saying? American, now if it was American cat, he got running a mill 80 motherfucking amateur fights and he only had 18 fights. No, he ain't going to Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't do that here in America. We
Oh,
don't fight no 300 and something fights.
what's
You know what
that?
I'm saying?
What you're telling me the boxing game is not consistent?
No, it's based
Even
on
that
region.
bullshit.
No,
Hey, let me ask you a question,
consistent
Rob.
ain't got nothing to do with it. That's choice.
No,
Hey, Rob, let
buddy.
me ask
That's
you a
not
question.
No,
consistent.
buddy. Reggie Bush was an All-American in USC. Fuck what he did with the Saints. He needs to go to the Hall of Fame.
That's football. I don't know. I don't got
Hey,
nothing to do
Rob,
with
let
that
me
shit.
ask you a question, bro.
That's
me ask you a
football.
question.
That's all there.
And you can't say Tank. You can't say Tank, bro.
Uh-huh.
But who did you want Loma to fight that he hasn't fought yet?
Who I wanted Loma to fight that he hasn't fought yet. I didn't want him to fight Tank. I wanted Loma to fight. That's a good question. I didn't really want Loma to fight nobody, dog. Like,
Bro, he beat Gary Russell, bro. He beat a lot of dudes, bro. He beat Nicholas Walters. He beat Rigondeaux.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it, bro. He did what the fuck he had to do.
yeah, I never
He's got a
really
better
was on
resume in
Loma.
18 fucking fights, bro, than all these dudes, dude.
Well, like I say, I
His-
really wasn't on Loma like that. I mean, Loma, I mean, put it like this. Like Cameron said, you can catch Loma on Channel 11. He don't pay-per-view, nigga.
if Loma was still down there, man, anyway, man, I don't know.
That's right. Shout to LE. Exactly. Floyd blocked the shot that shit. Look,
Yeah,
this is
he
night.
did. He
We not
threatened
worried
that
about
nigga with that.
Loma. I remember that shit, bro. We not worried about Loma, and we gonna continue to do what we do over here.
Yeah, he
I
was
remember.
telling you then, I'm aging him out.
Yeah, I
We got
remember
enough
that shit.
time. We got enough time. Yeah,
Yeah.
he told you he's gonna age him out. Loma, like, man, I done did everything. I done fought T.O., Devin, motherfucking Gary Russell Jr.,
Right.
Nicholas Walters, Diego Rigondeaux. Man, I'm cool, bro. I
He
don't
lost
need
to
this.
Tio.
Richard Coleman.
Lost his
But
first
I'm
fight.
saying he got all them guys on his resume. He's like, bro, I
He
don't need
lost to
this.
Devin.
Yeah.
He act like he beat all these motherfuckers.
Did
No,
he?
come on now.
Did
You
he?
so Hall of Fame? Bruh, you can't keep going to Super Bowl losing, nigga.
Did you just say he lost because he lost to Devin? He ain't supposed to go to Super Bowl. I mean, to the
No, I'm saying
Devin
Hall
ain't.
of Fame.
he lost to Tio. He lost his first fight. He lost to Devin, and he lost to Tio. I mean, I said Tio. My bad.
Yeah, but
He lost,
you don't have to be undefeated to go to the Hall of Fame, bro.
bruh.
Nah.
You can't. You gotta win more Super Bowls than you lost to go to the Hall of Fame in football.
Tio done lost
Rigondeaux
3
was a
times.
Super Bowl.
He lost what?
Rigondeaux was a Super Bowl.
Guess what? Guess what? The Buffalo
Gary
Bills
Russell
lost.
Jr. was a Super Bowl.
The Buffalo Bills lost 3 times in the Super Bowl. That's what they are.
Yeah, but this different, bro.
He just won a Super Bowl against Cambosis over here in Australia, didn't he?
Loma's a stud, bro.
All I'm gonna say is that to be respectful.
Well, I mean,
Loma
at the end of the
stud,
day,
bro.
though, at the end of the day, Tank need him more than he need Tank, though.
Guess what? Tank don't need nobody. Tank can fight the dude at the gas station.
I mean, I get that if you're looking at the money side of it, but if you're a boxer and you get to a point, some point, you want to leave some sort of legacy, bro.
I'm talking about greatness.
Yeah, you want to leave some
He
sort
got a
of
better
legacy.
resume.
See,
Put it
I
like
don't
this.
hate
Put it like this.
Shakur.
Put it like this. I'm gonna
Get Loma
use.
in there with
Go ahead,
Shakur.
DJ.
I reckon that'll be a good fight for all those boxing purists.
No,
It'll be
I don't think he
tactical
fights Shakur
nightmare.
next. I don't.
I
But
think
all I'm
Shakur
saying
need to
is I
fight
don't
him
hate
next.
the fight.
I'm gonna
I
say
don't hate
this.
the fight either, bro. But I think Shakur need to stay away from him right now.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
need to move.
I don't think he need
He
to
need
fight
to
him
move
either.
with Tank like Tank move with motherfucking Loma. For real.
I'm
That's how
gonna
he
say
need
this.
to.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna use the words of the great Terrence Bud Crawford when y'all talk about this legacy and that. He feed my kids no belts.
Man, fuck
Did,
all
did
that.
the other dude at the pawn his gold belt?
Guess what? And that was one of the biggest contradictions. That was one of the biggest contradictions he said. So
Bud say one thing and do the other,
you
bro.
ain't got no leverage. Them belts is feeding your kids. Believe that.
I can't feed my
Ain't
kids no
nobody.
belts. I said, go
Shit.
ahead, bud. You stole that from Tank and Floyd.
Shit.
Bud
Shit.
say one thing
Quiet
and do
as
the
kept.
other like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but at the same time, Tank too though. Tank been champ. Like I said, man, I can't tell y'all how many times I said on this goddamn channel. So many Tank fans out here that didn't even know he was a champion at the time when he took that belt. And Ben had that belt. You know why he keep it? For fucking leverage, bro. That
Leverage for
belt
what?
matters, bro.
How that belt matter? No,
To
he
get
just
the
fought
fight you
Frank.
need, because
He
guess
ain't
what?
carrying the motherfucker.
Hold on. Because guess what now? He done ran out all the little Rudy Poots to fight. He gotta fight somebody, bro.
Dog, he didn't even carry it out on his last.
Now he's talking about undisputed.
Well, I mean, that's on Tank, but bro, Tank don't need no belt.
But all I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is though, for some sort
But
of
he's talking
legacy,
about
you do
undisputed now, though. So he looking for
right.
belts.
If he didn't have that other belt, he would have no shot at what he wants now. Is my point. And those belts do produce the biggest fights.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Tank. He is a boxing purist. I mean, the kid been in the sports since he was 8 years old. I mean,
it's just like Bud. If Bud never gained a fucking title, man, we don't know where Bud would be.
Wait, man, Bud talk about he can't eat no belts, dog. He can't feed his children no belts, dog.
I ain't mad at him.
I ain't mad at him, but shit, you gotta be a bad motherfucker, and everybody call out.
But think about it,
Tank
though.
and
Bud
Ryan.
his
Everybody,
legacy is still, bro.
yeah, but everybody call out motherfucking Tank and Ryan, but that was an anomaly, bro. That shit don't just happen.
Man, what everybody remember about the ring walk with Tank is the Ghostbusters. They ain't see no belt following him when he walked out.
But he got a belt though. Like I said, if it don't matter, let it go. But it ain't gonna do that.
Nah, Remember when the WBA gave it to him after Devin dropped it? He said, "Man, I don't want that shit."
Yeah, that was that. But he still got his regular title though, and They elevated him anyway.
Exactly.
But he still had a belt before that.
But hold up. Usually, when you hear somebody get elevated, don't they got to put in some paperwork or email to get elevated?
No. They bestowed that. They bestowed that upon him. They said that's what they're gonna do, and then give the other belt to somebody else. His belt. Say what?
Devin and Lomachenko put in for Super.
Yeah, put in for Super. They put in for Super. He didn't have to. They was gonna elevate him and then just give his other belt. You see what I'm saying? Somebody else. You don't have to be put in for nothing. Because if they ain't request you, goddamn me, they can put that motherfucker for grabs if they want.
Well, Loma wanted to avoid Devin, and he put in for the Super, and he avoided Devin with it.
I don't buy that.
That was bullshit.
I don't buy that.
I'm just saying. What I'm saying, Tank, they just made him elevated. He ain't put in for the Super.
I don't think he wanted to avoid Devin. I think he wanted to unify. How you gonna avoid Devin, man, and then unify? I thought unification trumps all motherfucking mandatories, bro.
Hey, man.
They do.
So he unified with T.O. T.O. had what, the IBF? So I don't buy that he ducking Devin. Who the fuck is that? I feel like he beat the shit out of Devin, nigga. That fight. He just didn't get
all
the
I
decision.
know, when T.O. beat Loma, he had the Super and Devin had the record. And T.O. was walking around like, oh, yeah, that belt don't count. I got the real one. That's what T.O. was saying. That's why I'm undisputed.
Yeah.
Well, how many of Tank's fights are actually falling over because the challenger's getting too greedy? Like, if Tank's bringing 95% of the pay-per-view and the bums in seats, and the challenger wants, I don't know, a 60-40 split, how many fights are actually falling over?
Ain't no 60-40 split with Tank. You want to get hung up in your face?
But see, Tank is moving off of the gate. He not moving off of them pay-per-views, man. Them, you gotta admit, Rob, them pay-per-view numbers is kind of sus. Unless he got like Ryan though. But he gonna sell out the gate every time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I think he's the master of the gate. I think Ryan is the master of pay-per-view, and I think Canelo's the master of both.
both of
That's
them.
what
Yep.
I.
That's a true assessment.
I
That's
could
true.
agree with that. I could agree with
But
that.
you ain't getting 40% with Ryan, Canelo, or Tank.
Nah.
Hell
Yeah,
nah.
I'm just telling that to DJ. You want to get hung up in your face. Call them three. Talk about 40%.
Yeah, this would
No,
have been
but what I'm saying,
this would have been
RC,
the
is if
first
they
time that Loma made less than his opponent.
look, Tank's a cash cow. Like if the promoters and the boxers want to come in, the challengers, the contenders, the prospects, and say, well, Tank, we know the numbers that you do, and we want to get greedy. We want a little bit of your fame, and we want 40, 35, 30. Tank knows that he's driving 90% of those numbers. So why would you give him? All I'm saying is that the fights with a Canelo, a Tank, those sorts of things, it'll be really easy for promoters to get too greedy and they can't actually get a contract because Tank, and well within his right, saying, fuck you, you're not getting, 30, 40,
Right.
20% of my numbers that I'm generating. So if you want a crack at the title, you'll take 15 or 10%. Like it or lump it.
Tank ain't even giving you that. You know what Tank gonna say? You ever been on pay-per-view before? If you say no, he going. This is the second question. You get percentages or guarantees? Oh, I get guarantees. All right. What was the most you made on your last fight? Oh, I made 2.5. I'm gonna give you 5. Get the hell out of my face.
Yeah, they
Hey,
gonna look at
look,
your
how much the
numbers.
fight gonna make? They ain't none of your fucking business. You get 5 or get the fuck out of my face.
Yep.
I'm giving you more than you ever made before.
Yep.
That's how that negotiation works, DJ.
With Ellie saying,
Yeah, I was just finna read that when everybody had stopped talking. Yeah, it was a franchise. Ellie, right? That's when that whole debacle
But yeah,
came.
DJ, that's how that go. I'm gonna give you double what you ever made before, and then you get out of my face.
All right.
We ain't got to negotiate no further. He get that from Floyd Mayweather. Devin Haney tried to do it to Shakur Stevenson.
Well, I don't
Floyd
mind
tried
that.
to
All I'm
offer
just saying
Pacquiao
that
like
it
a
might.
flat 30 at one time.
Wasn't Shakur asking for 30 million to fight Tank?
No.
He was asking for 30-something percentage to fight Devin.
He didn't ask for that. That was everybody was running with that. That's what Coach Calvin, but he used that as an overall. He wasn't talking about Shakur. He was like, these fighters say they want 30 million. We gonna have to look at the numbers. Like, we not just gonna get, you know what I'm saying? What did you make? Like what Rob just said. What do you make? Do you take guarantees? Do you take percentage? Okay, if that's what it was, what did you draw in on your last fight? And people running with it saying Shakur want 30 million. But he didn't say that. He was just saying in what you call it, overall, in boxes they talk to. You know what I'm saying? And he also said Shakur's not the only one gonna get a contract. He said he was gonna send all of them one at one time.
But how much of that would have been reflective of Top Rank rather than Shakur? So it might be a new number, depending on where Shakur signs.
Right. Where he lands.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't think he should fight Tank next. I think he should. It's bad on both ends for me. I would love to see the fight. Fan of Shakur, but I think he should go get acclimated where he's gonna be or whoever he's fighting under. And for a promoter, I just can't see it. Why would I put you in the ring with him? And this is great. It's a good chance you could lose. You know what I'm saying? And then my investment is blown. So you get what I'm saying?
Well, every other fight after Tank, and I'm saying if Shakur was to lose, would be church money in your pocket comparison. So if Shakur was to go and build his name, Eddie Hearn was talking Paro at 140. Hopefully, as a pay-to-fight happens, at least when he comes back to the table,
go to 140.
Yeah, but hold up, DJ. You moving him up and down, baby. You can't do that. He's a champ.
No, actually, no. I'm not moving him up and down. This is Shakur and Eddie standing next to each other.
Oh man, I'll tell Eddie go kick rocks. I ain't fighting no 140 motherfucker. I'm 135. I'm a champ. You can find me somebody. Shit.
Shit, I
Well,
wouldn't
that
bet.
might be the case too. The point I'm trying to make, RC, is that if he waits and he builds his reputation, right?
Okay.
When he goes back to the table in 12 months or 18 months with Tank, he's probably in a better position to actually demand a little bit more.
Right. Because
Man,
it's not about what, at the end of the day, a business is not about what the people want to see when they come down to that money. Once you get to that money talk, shit, it's about who gonna bring who in. You know what I'm saying?
do you bring
Who's
to the
draw?
table?
Right. Who's the draw? And that's what they're gonna go by. And that's I agree
That's
with
why.
you, DJ.
That's why Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford took so long.
Right.
Terrence don't bring nothing to the table. It's what they see.
So, you know, I definitely agree with you. Like I say, build. Keep building. You know what I'm saying? And then come back. Tank gonna be there. He got 6 fights. Trust me. Like Coach Cameron said, you on the list. But I really think it's the classic case of, because Shakur been screaming his name, and if they don't act like they entertaining it, it look like they ducking. So they gonna act like a contract went that way, and they gonna throw a number at Shakur where he ain't gonna accept it, and then gonna say Shakur ducking. Watch, that's what's gonna happen, and then they gonna go fight Pitbull Cruz. Watch.
That's what Devin did, Shakur.
Yep.
Devin did the same.
It's gonna be motherfucking. I said that on here the other day. Right. Exactly. But
one thing's for sure, RC, is I'm not going to allow you to come in here anymore under the casual banner. I'm not having it.
Oh no. See, unfortunately, this is me. Watch this. You ever went to the grocery store and he just had one thing in mind? I'm just going to get some bread and I'm leaving, right? This is me in Vegas. I'm just going to work and I'm coming home. That's what I run into. I leave. I come back with a whole carload of stuff.
right.
Well, they do say never go shopping when you're hungry.
Really, I don't be hungry. I'll be thinking, man, that's not a bad deal.
Slick was
peanut butter is buy one get one free.
shit.
Nine, what are you thinking about Shakur's next sort of plan? Do you want to see him get straight in there with Tank, or you want to see him to sort of cement and build his name a little bit more so that he gets a bigger slice of the pie once he does get in with Tank? What's your thoughts?
The fight fan in me says, fuck it, run it. But the rational guy in me says, okay, you don't need that fight right now. Because Shakur's just going to get stopped. Or it's really going to be a boring ass fight. Because if you know, like, if Shakur knows you got power and he's got a knock on him for running, then what do you think that fight's going to look like?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a pleasing fight. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm kind of split down the middle. I think that he should just fall back. You know, I think he's got a lot of work that he needs too. I think he needs a new coach. I think that he's got a couple of little tweaks for him. He's not quite ready yet. He'll be ready, man, in another couple of year or so or whatever. But he's got to be proactive about it and make the moves that he's got to make to be, you know, to work to a Tank fight. Because arguing with your grandfather in the corner, that ain't good.
Yeah, it shows where your mind
Everybody knocking you about your performance, that ain't good.
Shout out to that Roy Jones Jr. interview on All the Smoke. Telling you.
Yeah, man. And the crazy thing is that fight was leaps and bounds better than the last fight. But see, once you get marked, man, and once you got that stigma on you, man, it's hard to get that shit up off of you. That's why after that fight, the fight with oh my God, where you fell asleep on Slick. I'm throwing shots, my nigga. But
De Los Santos.
Yeah, De Los Santos. After the De Los Santos fight, he couldn't afford to have nothing less than a knockout. Even if he washed dude, and I feel like he washed dude. But after that fight, it was so fucking boring. Keeping it a buck, bro. Like he needed to get a knockout, and he just didn't deliver. So now he needs to go back to the drawing board and work on some shit. Maybe even if you don't get rid of your grandfather, introduce somebody else in your camp.
But
So,
you're a
because
boxing
evidently,
purist. Are you ripping on Shakur for being a hit and don't get hit fighter? Or are you
listen,
just
man,
worried about his overall, I
there's
suppose,
holes in
name?
Shakur's game. There's holes in his game. He does not know how to cut off the ring. So, okay, just like a car, you know it drives real fast in reverse. But fuck, we don't know if you can drive fast and drive, bro. You haven't shown us that you have the ability to go fast and drive, but you shown us you can go fast in reverse. You go so fast in reverse, my nigga, that people knock you and say your fights is boring. They knock you and say, "Damn, bro, you ain't even on the road, bro. Like, what the fuck?" And you got to look at it like that. He's gonna have to learn how to go fast going
forward.
forward. You know what I mean?
You know, and
That
you know
And
what
backup,
else,
stay in
Joe?
that
range.
backup thing.
That's the
You know
thing.
what I'm
He
saying?
just need to
And
learn to
stay
stay
in
in
range.
range.
Yeah. And you know he just doesn't have. I think that he has more pop than Devin.
Hell yeah.
I really do.
Hell
I
yeah, you
really
do.
think he got more pop than Devin. And I think that if he hit Tank versus Devin hitting Tank, just giving examples, I
Uh,
think that Shakur could keep Tank a little honest,
yeah.
but he's got to learn how to put it all together. And even if you don't get rid of your grandfather, and I understand you started from the ground up with your grandfather, but you still have to introduce somebody new in your corner to give you
Mm-hmm.
another look and another aspect. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? A very, very offensive minded coach. Fuck a Freddie Roach. Somebody that's gonna give you some knowledge on your offensive game that's gonna keep you in, you know what I'm saying, work on fighting in the pocket a little bit more.
Right.
I
Because
think it's just a culmination of things for Shakur and me.
yeah,
I want to say the fight itself, like you say, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad as De Los Santos, but
nah,
with the combination of you dumping stuff on it, you dumped on the people walking out, you dump on the people booing, right? Even though you say the fight was better, but watch this. Them two things, and the third one was more catastrophic than anything. When you had Andre and Terrence, look at him, and you know they got love for that boy. Man, you gotta let your hands go, dog. Well, I heard somebody told me to the right, but nah, man, you gotta come in there. You gotta come in there
Right.
with you. That there was really the most catastrophic out of everything. They telling you without telling you, you need to work on some stuff.
you need to do more. And if you remember the interview after the Olympic loss, what did he
Yeah,
say when he was crying? I could have did more. See, one of these fights is gonna end up getting away from you if you don't calm the fuck down and realize that you need to do more.
Yeah. Start
See,
back
but you'll
placing your
figure it out
punches.
after the fight. Huh? What you say, brother?
I said, yeah, like start back placing your punches.
Placing punches.
You know?
You know what I mean?
Nine,
You gonna have to start fight.
what was that analogy that you were talking to us about there in sparring? Where, they ease off during sparring, if they're
Ah,
always sparring the same people. Is that what
uh,
Shakur's got?
it's called sparring partner syndrome, where they in the mindset of being a sparring partner, where
Mm-hmm.
okay, boom, 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 you got somebody up against the ropes, and then you want to finish the fight. The average fighter will finish the fight, but if you got sparring partner syndrome, without thinking about it, you'll back up.
Is
Or
that what
little things
Shakur's
like
got, do you reckon, or not?
he's got a touch of it. He's got a touch of it. You know what I mean? Worst case scenario, you touching gloves every round, like a Shane Mosley used to. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's sparring partner syndrome. You know, I was taught, when I fight, you touch gloves twice in a fight, in the
Right.
beginning and at the
Shane used to piss me off.
You know,
You ain't your friend right now, bro. What are you doing?
all right, you remember Mayweather versus Victor Ortiz?
Yep.
And he tried to touch gloves after the
Right.
headbutt. And Floyd was like, nah, nigga, this ain't the last round. Peep, pop, pink, and knocked him out
Yep.
with his arms extended. Everybody said that was a cheap shot, but hey, it is what it is.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So he's got a lot to work. Shakur's got a lot to work on. A year ago, I wouldn't have said this. And I'm trying to figure out whether it's a decline or whether it's he just bullshit. He needs more help. But he needs to get somebody else in his corner.
Is he overconfident? Like, is there a chance that he's playing with his food?
No, he's not playing with his food.
No, you saw it. I saw it in his face. It was for him. It was like a sparring session. It was him in there just having fun, selfishly though. Like not trying to put a show on for nobody else outside of the ring. He was just like, it was like sparring to him. He was in there when he hit him, bop, 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 and then let him hit him back, see what he's gonna give him. Then bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying? Just trading.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, I
got this
blew me away. Yeah, and then
I got him. I'm about to stop him. You know, you gotta realize, man. Like, and this is a knock I got on Devin. Look at these fighters as Mr. T cereal, right? Since that's the theme of the night, right? Okay, it says oats, blah blah blah, red dye, blah 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 blah.
Mm.
You can sell it. The FDA won't let you sell that shit if it's like if you got some shit in there that you know is not as advertised, then it's taken off the shelf. You know, like with my business, the company that I got, everything gets tested. But if I said it was this, that, and the third, and it wasn't, then that could potentially get me shut the fuck down. Because it's not as advertised. And see what these fighters is doing is saying, yeah, in the press conference, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna beat your ass. And yeah, I'm gonna go to your body. He was saying all that shit. But nothing was as advertised.
Nothing was
that's
produced.
What gives people, yeah, that's what gives people like, damn, I got cheated because I thought you was gonna come out here and engage with him and stop him to the body. And that wasn't the case. But what if he would have came out and said, boy, I'm gonna box circles around your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna box you dizzy. You ain't even gonna be able to touch me. Okay, then people could know, okay, it's as advertised.
And guess what my casual ass not gonna watch?
That. But
yep.
Hey, man, you gotta respect the game though. It's motherfucker telling you it's advertised. It was a time, man, where Roy Jones wasn't knocking motherfuckers out when he first moved to 70. After he had been at 75 at a long time, he's like, I'm not a puncher, I'm a boxer and a ring technician. The fuck?
But I'm gonna tell you something.
But he still sold.
But I'm gonna tell you something, dude. You know what that's equal to? With somebody telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna box circles around you and still beat you." That's like Patrick Mahomes telling me on Tuesday when they do the interviews before the game, "Yeah, we playing the Baltimore Ravens or we playing the top team in the league." You know, and guess what? We running the ball every play. I'm not even gonna throw it.
But you know what though? It ain't even that though, bro. It's like, hey man, I'm gonna box circles around you. Now people with boxing minds be like, hey yeah, man, of course he gonna box circles around him. He gonna hit him with some hard shots. He's gonna make him look like a fool. He gonna touch him and hurt him. He may just try to get him out of there. But see, he's talking to motherfuckers who's finishers. He was around Andre Ward and motherfucking Bud Crawford.
Right.
Everybody that Ward fought a lot. He didn't have too many knockouts. But everybody that Ward fought who was a top guy, he ended up stopping.
Right.
Because he fought to his shit. Shakur, I don't see him doing that, man. I don't see him doing that, man.
Right. That's the thing. You gotta know how to mix it up, bro. That's all. please the fans.
And Sweet Pea Whitaker wasn't knocking motherfuckers out like that.
Right. But he took chances. That's
He
the
took
thing.
chances.
He took chances.
And he would tell you, yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
all
whoop
the
your ass.
fans
I'm gonna
want to
box
see.
circles around you.
That's all the fans
You
want
know
to
what
see.
I'm saying?
You don't gotta fucking knock nobody out all the time, but you gotta be willing to entertain. You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Didn't we all sort of
I just
speak
seen
about that there a couple of weeks ago, or one of Slick's last lives, where we all went around and said, well, what advice would you give Shakur?
Yeah.
I stood there and just said, look, just be honest with the public. If you're going to stand in there and
Right.
box rings for young people,
Right.
just do that rather than give them misguided information, because I was a victim of my own excitement and thought, well, with contracts, people didn't like your last performance, you were going to come out and just walk through this bloke. But, that wasn't reality in the end. The bloke's a craft. He just crafts his skill. So once you get the public used to that, maybe they're not going to be so disappointed. Now, whether they buy pay-per-views and ticket sales or not, it's a different issue, but we lost RC.
Yeah, I want to do his phone there. If not, he'll pop
But
back
see,
on.
that's the whole thing though. He's not as advertised.
Right. Because he
A
come
lot of
out.
these guys is we witnessed Devin saying, yeah, make sure you stand in the middle of the ring. And that's exactly what the fuck Ryan did and dropped him.
Right.
2.3
Yeah, well,
seconds to the first
that
round.
was the worst thing he could have done, right? In hindsight,
Yep.
changing his style, and he should have just really stick to the style that works for him. So I don't know whether that was just bad advice or it started to get personal somewhere along the line, because it did get personal in some of those exchanges. But he just wasn't smart on that night. And it had nothing to do with the extra 3 pounds that Ryan had. Had nothing to do with that at all. He just
Them
he
extra
went on.
pounds didn't keep
He
Ryan's
just
right hand.
obliterated his ass, bro. That's what it was. He just, man, that shit was crazy, bro. To let somebody take you out of your fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it to save my life.
Yeah, man, but I'm about to go, fellas. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah, man, I gotta get my ass up, go to bed. I want to
It's
see
2
Deadpool tomorrow.
here. Yeah.
It's 2 a.m. here.
Yeah, so I'm about to get my ass in bed.
Yep. I will be on, man. I don't know if y'all checking out what we got Chisora and Joe Joyce tomorrow, but I'm gonna be at the movies tomorrow doing that. That come on.
Hey, that Deadpool come out tomorrow?
It been out. It came out Thursday.
Are you serious, nigga?
Yeah, I'm going tomorrow.
What you gonna see?
Punch went today, didn't he?
Yeah, Punch went today. Hey, shout out to
shit.
L. Lee, man, before we get up out of here, man. You hung out the whole show, man. Appreciate you. Hope you hit that subscribe button, bro. Or
You'll
girl.
have to get that man or that woman up on your panel one day.
Who
Seems
that?
to know what they're talking about.
Oh, Ellie? Yeah, for sure. I'm working on this phone line. I want to test the phone line out tomorrow too. I got a little phone line. I think I found another app. I was using Google Voice, but it acts stupid now. That's why I hadn't used it in a long time. But I found somebody to keep me on this other app. So, all right, Brody. But yeah, I got this app, so we'll try it out tomorrow.
Righto, Slick. Well, sorry for hijacking your life.
No, you good, man. You be having some good questions, man. You be opening me
down
up.
some rabbit holes and enjoy your movie. What do you get when you go? Popcorn? Are you a popcorn sort of bloke?
I get nachos.
Nachos?
Yeah, that's my thing. Nachos, man.
They sell nachos at the movie theaters over there?
Yeah, they don't sell nachos there?
Oh, hell no.
What? Oh, man. I'll be mad if I don't have no nachos at the movies, man. Gotta have nachos, bro.
Really? They're hot and you've got the sauce and the cheese
and
the guacamole?
Yeah. And then if you pay the good money, shoot, you can go have a whole meal in the movies. Like we got movies here, bro. Like they bring a menu to you. You can order an apple martini, sit down, order a steak. They bring it to you while you watching the movie.
What? With 150 other people?
Yeah. Well,
Really?
actually, that theater is not like that. That theater only hold about, I want to say 20 people. But your ticket
See, when I went,
that ticket gonna be like $30, but that don't include the food neither, though. You know what I mean?
see, me and my old man were looking at going to watch a movie when we were in Hawaii, right?
Uh-huh.
And where we were actually staying is that they had like, I don't know, recliners set up, like double recliners.
Yeah, yeah,
Um, and maybe you'd only get 12 people in the theater and you could get all that sort of stuff.
yeah.
See here, I don't think it's that common in Australia. But look,
Oh
let's have
wow,
that discussion another day while you're not so tired. But wow, nachos.
hell yeah, that's my favorite at
That'll
the
be all right
movies.
if the movie's shit house and you still get some good nachos.
Yeah, that's my shit, man. If I don't have nachos they don't sell nachos, I don't want to go. I gotta have them. It's a staple, bro, for me.
Look at Mark. Mark's still trying to convince us to get across to Bali with him.
Right, you
Like,
ain't lying. Hey,
well, over the last sort of 6 months or whatever it's been, Slick, if you'd have started a swear jar, mate,
oh
you're
right,
paying for return flights easy, first class,
man,
America to Bali.
right. All right, DJ, man, I'm gonna go get up out of here,
Right,
Brody.
next time.
I'll be on
Thank
them.
you.
I'll be on tomorrow. All right. All right, everybody, man. Salutes to everyone. Salutes to L. Lee, Mark Wynn, everybody came through, DJ, the usual suspects, Punch Drunk coming through, Wreckage Shop, bruh. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boy, man. He on the rise right now, too, man. Punch Drunk _412, man. My boy 913 Boxer. Go over there, hit the subscribe button. He got videos over there already, but he got new content coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to RC. Shout out to Heavy Bag. Shout out to everybody who just shows up, man. Shows the channel love. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all have no idea for hanging out this long. My mind was like, I'm gonna go live for an hour. And I've been on here almost 4 hours. But it's all gravy, baby. It's all good fun. Great boxing talk. Hey man, I'm your boy Slick 50, man. You've been just excuse me. And you've been watching the judges table, yo. I'm up out of here. All right. Deuces.